We're joined by my esteemed colleagues, Amerlin, Shockwave, and Fun Cannon. So we're going to be demonstrating to you some of the games that you may be seeing at SGDQ 2018, which is coming up very shortly. It's coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You guys weren't aware. So it's going to be pretty fun. So this run right here is going to be a Borderlands 2 all quests 3-player co-op run. So 3 players here. They're all playing together. They're not playing against each other. We're all together here. And we're going to see how well they do. So you guys ready?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Cool.
So,
Yeah,
do you have time? Or...
Whenever you guys say, we'll start the time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So time actually normally starts when we gain control, but for a marathon run, it's way easier to just like do that now. So we get that out of the way early.
Great. Another dead Vault Hunter.
So, Shock. Yeah, you got some stuff to tell us.
Yeah, so first thing to note, we're playing on a previous patch of the game. We're playing on patch 131. It's the most stable patch for this run, and it also allows us to do a huge infinite ammo glitch that we'll do later, and we'll explain when we get there. But for now, I'm going to explain the biggest glitch probably in the run we're going to do, which is crit stacking. If you're an off-host player, if you swap and drop weapons really fast with inputs, you can drop extra copies of guns. So great, you can duplicate any gun that you want out of your hand. If you do that with certain weapons, you can get certain bonus stats permanently on your character until you save quit. So we start with a Jacob's brand sniper. Every time we duplicate that, we get an extra 160% critical damage. So right off the bat here, I'm going to swap and then drop really fast. Hold up, I have my mouse backwards.
Haha, whoops, my live split sounds are going.
Good. I'm proud of you, babe.
Right here. So I'm just going to duplicate weapons out of my hands like this. So now we can have as many copies of any gun that we want out of our hands as we could basically have inventory space for.
Yep.
So now I just now have an extra bunch of critical damage on my character forever. So there's a side effect to this. Certain guns will increase or decrease accuracy and recoil. The gun that we start with will make us lose accuracy the slowest way possible, and the one that Amy started with is the best one to shoot with. So these are the best save files to start with for co-op.
Right here, there's a couple things that are going to be going on. First, they're going to be setting up a dual dupe between themselves by starting a duel and offering the echo, then using the echo, which duplicates it and lets us use it more than once, and then I hit a save point through the wall so that we can save quit right after accepting this next quest here. And save quitting in general is fast because we don't count loading screens. So once we do that, we can just get through stages of the game faster, skip dialogue, etc.
Yeah, normally there's like this long dialogue line that Claptrap has, and he just kind of fumbles around the area. Then he opens the door. Then he says, "Oh, cool, you moved. Now let me open this other door." We can just skip all of that and just basically teleport through the wall.
Yeah, it is. So normally we use a virtual LAN program, but that's down right now, so we can't use it. It is actually faster in RTA and in like game time, obviously, because we don't count main menus. But it's faster every way to do what we just did. Just because Claptrap is so incredibly slow all of the time.
So there's going to be 2 different tasks that we're going to have, at least for Fun Cannon and I. I'm going to be the Axton that does as much damage as possible, and then FC is going to focus on a different task later, and we'll explain when we get there. But so every time I duplicate these snipers, my critical damage increases dramatically. So right there, 860 critical damage, and whenever they're going to hit a crit, they do about 249 at the start. So I'm already starting to do way more damage than intended.
And if you see me walk through a wall like I just did, that's just the client side reporting of this game being very, very terrible. It's not actually me going through a wall, I promise. Just the game doesn't know what's going on either.
Yeah, this is actually the worst part of the game for me, because this is the only time my shots aren't accurate when that vibrator, or when that like vibrating is going on. Listen. Alright.
Yeah, if you want a theme for co-op runs in this game, you can just simplify it as the netcode of this game is not very well done, and it's just gonna keep getting worse over time.
We got
So, yeah,
really
I'm
good
doing,
audio there.
so I'm
Claptrap
doing
has
2200 critical damage at this point, which is kind of high, just a little bit.
Yep. And here you're kind of seeing the advantage of having multiple players. We can fight enemies much faster than what would normally happen otherwise. Even though they have more health in co-op here, it is much faster because we get to split up responsibilities. And the reason we have 3 players will come up eventually.
Yeah.
It's the fastest combination of players for this run type.
Yeah. And I saw some people earlier asking, well, why don't we just use 4 players, you know? If 3 is good, 4 should be even better. Well, it turns out that there's the splitting up of quests that we have to do in this game is almost perfect with 3 people. There's like maybe 30 seconds we could do faster with a 4th person. But unfortunately, what that would mean for us is that the enemy's health would be a lot higher. And so in the early game like this, we would be slowed down a lot. Like, I wouldn't do as much damage. Shock and FC continually, you know, do a ton of damage from crits. But I'd be gimped a lot more, so I wouldn't be able to kill things as efficiently. And I actually do matter in the early game, matter a little less later.
You always
Then
matter
you'll see
to us,
why.
though.
I always matter.
He always matters because without him, we would be nothing.
True. We couldn't even do the run without him.
Yeah, that sure. That-
I am literally the most important person here.
But yeah, so,
Without
I mean,
me,
if
the
you
run
want
would not exist.
something fun I can just do while we're sitting here is I can just spam guns like this.
Oh god, don't crash my game.
Yeah, I won't crash it.
Be
But,
careful.
so you can just spam guns like this if you just mash hard enough. It gets kind of ridiculous what you can do.
Yeah, we can actually just crash the game at the end of it, like, if we have time. It will not take long.
We may as well.
Pretty good coach, actually.
No, it's not.
Listen.
One number.
Uh,
Oh, really?
Every once in a while you get these audio files that play here for no reason, and it just wastes a bunch of time, and it happens that we got the slowest one too, so...
yeah, Vominos Ariba is like 5 seconds, which is really stupid.
Something like that. And there's another chance for it here.
Come on, minion!
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Andiamo is another one of the longer ones.
It's at least a good one.
I forgot to mention, the angel character at the top of our screen, I changed the file for it. It doesn't matter. But if it looks different comparatively, that's why, because I changed it. I think it's you falling out of your chair.
Is it me falling out of my chair?
I think this one's you falling out of your chair. I already forget.
Filthy
You
cheater.
can see it.
Yeah, I already forgot.
Here I'm actually waiting for them to get some kills because hitboxes are really weird off host sometimes. Even if you aim at the right spot, it doesn't necessarily put your bullets into their hitboxes. So I kind of have to wait for them to hit their shots.
It's specifically with those holes in the wall where the bully monks come out, they are awful.
Yeah.
Like, they can desync a little bit when running around, but those just sometimes don't work at all.
So that's like really the only time that hitbox desync tends to matter a lot. A lot later in the game, we'll be doing enough damage so that even if we do miss, it doesn't really matter.
This one's just some division of labor. Everybody shoot their shots. I've missed everything.
I
Yeah,
hit
let
all
them-
mine, though.
Let them do it for me.
No, I missed! I taunted you too fast.
It's okay. I hit everything, so call me Simple. Is he still relevant?
Yes, he is.
Okay,
He's-
Simple.
Basically, this is your application to phase.
Call me S1 pull. One pull. Your resident Counter-Strike Joker here. I am not good at the game at all, but it's way more fun to pretend like I am.
So there's nothing for FC9 to do here, because he spawns in earlier because he's the host. So what we're going to do is just set up another dual dupe to skip a line.
Because all that is right here is talking to the
So you want
introduction
that,
of
right?
this character. Yeah, that one right there.
That one.
The introduction of the character Sir Hammerlock, because he wasn't in the first game here.
Yeah.
So
Alright, so I made that pretty much perfectly. As soon as Hammerlock finishes talking, that cutscene trigger becomes active. And if I can get there in time, then I did it perfectly, because they can set up the dual dupe before I get there.
So skip that line. He's gonna kill me. So we still have both echoes. Because the reason we're duping, well, sort of something, a side note, is Amy doesn't start with an echo because he's a DLC character, but FC and I do because we're one of the 4 main Vault Hunters. So we still have both of our echoes, even though we've used them 3 times now.
Yeah, 3
Perhaps.
times. Yeah. So the beginning of the game is pretty slow. It's a lot of introductory and a lot of save quitting. Thankfully, after about 30 minutes of the run, we stop save quitting at all because it'll wreck our characters. After that, everything will be action all the time.
However, on this instance of the game, you're going to see us splitting up the most, I think we do the entire run, or at least the most significant amount of splitting up right now.
Yeah.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Well, this is the
Caustic
most.
Caverns.
I'd still say this is more.
This is more significant because of how slow we are right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Everybody matters right now, and everybody has their things that they're supposed to be doing.
I matter.
Yeah. So FC and Amy are going to do a side quest to unlock another side quest so we can get a really good sniper rifle, and then I'm going to continue the main quest of the game and increase my crit damage as I'm running down the hill. So I'm gonna babysit Claptrap all the way down this hill while they go and do other stuff.
I think I got a 10-shot pond, which is okay. There are 8 enemies that spawn down there, and I can kill them all in 1 shot if I do really good, so I missed 2 shots.
And at this point, I'm just going to run past Shock and start some other side quests that we have to do here. Namely the Shielded Favors and then the Bullymong Fur quest coming up in just a little bit.
So I pick up the echoes there. I'm going to keep those until the end of the game. So like 2 hours from now, I'm going to use one again.
One thing to note is that we're all going to be killing a bunch of extra enemies here. It's not because we actually need to do so to go fast. It's that the game has a spawn cap where it will just stop spawning enemies if there are too many spawned in general. So we're trying to limit the number of enemies on the map since we're so split up so that we can actually spawn the enemies for the main quest.
Yeah, so there's a trick there I just did called quest skipping. If you pick up a quest, or the first line of a quest has insanely high priority, but if you pick it up under another quest's first line of dialogue or story dialogue, typically will work as well. You can play it whenever you want, and you can use it to skip basically whatever dialogue that you want.
Yeah,
So
there's a couple lines that like don't get affected by that, but that's few and far between, and we generally know where those are.
Yeah, so that line that I skipped is required for us to start the fight, as in we can't do this fight until that line finishes.
Oh my god.
Don't pick up anything, please.
I don't have
You're
anything.
good.
So.
Did you get
What
did you get the thing?
Yeah. Does this guy have a hitbox? Okay, it's just weird. Okay. Where's the... Whatever.
Safe.
I may need help with the
Yeah, well,
Bullymong, we'll see.
I'll jump down from the thing.
I already had 2 get killed, but I think I'll still have enough. I don't know, we'll find out.
Oof,
I
I'm in
might have killed one there.
a bad spot because I played it safe because my health was low. Alright, so this is Boom Boom. The guy in the cannon right now, his hitbox is completely desynced for off-host, and you'll see this hopefully in a second. So I have to aim like a little bit off-center. Maybe it's there. I'm not in my normal spot. There you go. He is just moonwalking. What is going on?
FC, I'm gonna run over to the other spot.
Yeah. I have enough, it's just a matter of actually getting it done.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
He's pushed.
Oh, we should explain what All Quests is.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so All Quests is all quests in the base game. We're not going to do any DLC quests.
I'm done.
FC, you good?
We need one more. Hang on, hang on.
All right, I'll pause my explanation for a second.
Go.
All right, so we do all quests in the base game. That does include Terramorphous, who some of you may know is a level 50 raid boss. We're going to end the game at about level 33. One of the things with Borderlands 2 is that it includes damage drop-off, where if you're a certain number of levels away from the thing you're trying to kill, you do less damage. I think at 8 levels, it's 70% damage reduction. And so it gets worse and worse from there. So by the time we fight Terramorphous, we'll be at something like 98% reduction.
It's less than that. It's like 92. You don't want this one.
Oh. Well, I have a Hyperion barrel. Mine's bad. I hate it.
Mine's doll barrel. It's barely better.
Oh. It's 63. It sucks.
You'll be fine. I
I
believe in you.
don't believe in myself.
So, we're dividing tasks again because there's one side area that there has one side quest that we're gonna do just now and get it out of the way so we don't have to come back. FC's gonna head over to that direction, and Amy's gonna get us to level 6 because we're gonna do a huge, basically a huge glitch as to why we chose Axton as the off-host characters, and you'll see FC take a huge advantage of that later. But I'm gonna take a small advantage of it before we travel.
Starting very, very soon. Once we hit level 6, so that's the skill point where it's actually possible.
Yeah. That grenade jump that I did a little bit ago over the thing actually does kind of trick Boom Boom into starting their, starting their animations a little bit later. I'm in a really bad spot. Oh, come on.
So I'm just waiting here to equip a skill point because I need to equip it and then do a certain glitch as fast as possible to take as much advantage of it. FC will explain once we travel at this point, after we travel.
Got him.
Okay.
Alright, that was real bad. I'm really sorry everyone had to see that.
Alright. FC, why are we Axton?
Well, we're Axton because of the skill expertise. Now, it gives you movement speed while you're looking down the sights of your gun, and for whatever reason, if you're a client player, the information that you drop the gun does not get sent to the host. So that buff on your character is still present even if you drop the gun, but it never gets taken away because you never scope back in. So just re-scoping and dropping like this just continually stacks that speed buff on your character over and over and over and over and over. And then we're gonna be real fast here soon. We're gonna hit the speed cap of the game.
Shock, please kill him quick. I accidentally aggroed a badass.
I'm working on it. His hitbox is weird. Got him. Go. Alright, so you'll see FC take huge advantage of it here. I only had a little bit of a speed buff, but now he is Mr. Speedy Man.
That's
No,
fast.
come back here, fight me.
Oh, this is not even full speed
This
either.
is not even close to full speed.
This is like half of full speed.
The fastest you can normally go is normally a specific type of car while it's boosting. We can go 1.5 times faster than that. So it gets ridiculously fast.
Yeah, it's at our sprint speed. It's roughly 10 times, like how fast I can go while sprinting. So you're traveling through this game at really fast rates of speed.
Alright, I'm death warping to catch up on ground, because it's going to be way faster. I don't have enough speed to catch up to FC, so I'm just going to die, and he hit a death point, so I can just warp over there.
Death warping is a very, very common mechanic in these speedruns.
Yeah, I'm going to be using it a lot to keep up with them, because I don't get that speed boost, so I'm super slow.
My focus right now is to get as much speed as I can, as quickly as I can, because I'm essentially going to be going for more movement triggers than Shock will most of the time.
So that division of labor I mentioned earlier, he is the movement character, I am the damage character. My focus is to basically kill boss characters as fast as possible, and his focus is to hit triggers as fast as possible.
And I'm not really relevant for the middle of the speedrun, which is like from now until about
really
2
good.
hours in.
Another thing to note about expertise is that when you level up the skill expertise, it actually gives you a bigger speed buff. And all of the stacks that you've already created get that additional buff.
Yeah. Can I
once
go down?
Yes. They all get the additional buff after leveling it up. So now each stack is giving me 14% movement speed instead of 7. So I'm just that much faster just by spending that point.
Oh god, I hit my
Yeah.
Windows key.
The funny way of thinking about it is think of each of us just looking down the sights of multiple guns at the same time.
But also not.
But
Because
also
they don't-
not, yeah.
Because they also don't have the negative to it either.
Yeah. Well, also because you can look down the sights of multiple guns in this game. That's absolutely a thing you can do.
That's true.
Technically true.
You can
Alright,
do
so I'm just
about
selling
anything you want in
duplicated
this.
guns for money.
So this is Captain Flint. There is a manipulation for him where we can trick Claptrap into moving earlier, but after a lot of testing that Shock and I did, which was mainly get a run to here, do the manip, see how long it took, do the run again, kill Flint immediately, see how long that took. It saves maybe 2 seconds. So it's really not, like, if you can kill everything fast enough, if you're coordinated enough, you don't have to do the manip. So I'm gonna shoot him once, Shock's gonna kill him, Shock's gonna miss,
I hit him. I just didn't do enough damage.
Shock's gonna miss.
Yep, that's... Thanks, dude.
God,
Are you...
I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All
I'm
of my
just
enemies have
speed
gotten away from
hobbling.
me, thanks.
Speed
Alright, we're
hobbling
done.
after an enemy. Don't worry about me.
So yeah,
Oh yeah,
so
the speed bonus applies while we're in Fight for Our Life. Fun fact. And by fun, I mean it is a fun fact.
it's
Because
a
you can hobble faster
fun
than
canon
a sprinting
fact.
character. Stop. So now I'm trying to match up on Fun Cannon's speed, because Fun Cannon's like super fast.
Oh
at
yeah,
this point.
wait, I could echo skip here. 'cause
And then
we
I'm
don't use
also
this.
getting a
Nah,
little bit of
don't-
extra
don't-
damage.
don't.
Why?
Just-
There's no reason not to. Literally do it. It's fine.
Okay. That line's immune to echoes,
no.
apparently.
Cool. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Maybe a
More
dual
you know.
dupe, then skip it.
It's exactly the same priority if you dual dip, though.
Cool.
All right. So we've got a little bit more fun in this area. First off, both me and Shock are gonna race up top.
Yep. And I'm gonna continually death warp across the map just to keep up with them.
The station didn't even load for me this time.
He's gonna mash the station there. I'm gonna try not to get downed here. Grab that, which lets him put that there. Then I'm gonna jump across this massive gap, which gets me all the way across the map early, because there's an invisible wall where we want to go. So I just went around that, and I can get to Sanctuary early now.
Yep. Normally there's a giant invisible wall blocking you from doing that, but the pier / the back wall does not have an invisible wall blocking it, so we can just jump around the trigger.
I'm doing a lot of little miniature things that actually help speed up this area, like, a lot, but you can't really tell because they're all really boring to look at. Yeah, like, I hit a bunch of dialogue triggers at, like, literally exactly the right point, which saves us, like, 30 seconds here, but,
We got one badass.
yeah. But it's not as impressive as, like, super speed, so it's kind of boring.
Are we good to kill?
Yeah,
Yes.
go. Got Skagbait.
Cool.
He talked over Skagbait, yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Sorry, I probably should have said something. Oh well.
Okay.
There's an
I have
enemy just,
something-
like, hiding in the door.
So, small detail we did earlier, but didn't have really time to say it. There's a lot of tutorial dialogue at the beginning of the game, where it just has insane priority to overwrite other dialogue. So this counts as area trigger. So if I pick that up while Claptrap's talking, we just skip a bunch of story dialogue.
Mhm.
Because the game really wants to hear you, of course, Suicide Psycho around the corner.
You can't travel while down or respawning, so it's really it's bad.
Really
to go
important to stay up as long as possible.
I'm trying, man! Yeah, the
So
game
right here-
just really wants you to hear Claptrap for like no reason though.
Yeah.
Awful.
In terms of this little bit here, we're actually going to be skipping a lot of a couple triggers on the
Coach.
ground
Nothing.
while we're looking at the quest rewards here.
There you go.
Because we can use this dialogue to skip some more dialogue later, depending on everything. So he hits that one, which is the one we skipped, which then skips that line. And now we're going to try to do a
Alright.
We're
triple
gonna go for the
cutscene
triple.
skip.
If we get
Let's
this
get the
triple,
triple.
it's impressive. It saves 20 seconds over doing it a double.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm a little behind it. Unless I teleport into the trigger.
Okay. So all cutscenes in this game are rendered in-engine. They're all, like... Our character models are still active as these cutscenes are going on.
It's just they're turned invisible.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is hit as many cutscenes at the exact same time
I was
as
in
possible.
front of it. I was so close.
Because if we hit all the triggers at the same time, then...
Roughly the same time.
Yeah, within... As long as we hit it before or during everything, then you only watch one of them.
Yeah.
I
So
might skip
ideally,
that with
and actually those cutscenes seem to have a certain priority. Ideally, we'd see the Z cutscene, which seems to have the highest priority out of the three.
It's also the shortest.
That's the that's the other thing. It's also the shortest.
So, you know, in particular with a co-op run, you know, especially in a run like this where like everybody kind of has their defined role and what they're doing this run. What happens like when somebody, you know, happens to make a mistake? Does it like have ramifications to
we all
like,
yell
other
at-
players, or is it just more self-contained?
We all yell at each other for a while.
It's
and then
typically
we
me,
fix
and
it.
I get yelled at by Fun Cannon because
Okay,
I
good
do it
answer.
a lot.
Yeah. But in a lot of ways, a lot of our routing ends up being a little freeform here and there, just because sometimes you have to do things a little bit differently. There is a lot of picking up everyone else's slack in a small ways. There are some places where that's just not possible.
Yeah, there's a couple places where like if we forget a quest, it's not really the end of the world, just because you know we'll be able to come back and do it later.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, let me perform surgery there real quick.
easy.
I got a sniper, by the way.
Okay, cool. So the reason we need a new sniper is something we said earlier. Our accuracy is slowly getting worse as we dupe the starting sniper every little bit. So the parts actually matter a lot on what snipers you get. Each different manufacturer has different like part significance and all that. It's really, really complicated, and if we explain it, we could take like 20-30 minutes to do so.
I don't have one.
I have two. Then
Yeah. There's What I'll just plug it now while we have time. I want to give a shout out to Utsu for spending hours upon hours testing literally every combination of sniper, so we know exactly what we can and can't do. Like, I want shout outs to that man for wasting so much of his time doing that.
You guys have a slinger?
No, but I have adults. I'm trying to
I
manipulate
have a
them.
badass at best. For this quest right here, we're actually doing it early because it gives us a guaranteed Jacob shotgun, which will be useful later.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily because it's fastest to do it right now. It is quick. It's just not incredibly important that we do it now other than that reason.
We pretty much have to do it before the next time we go back to Sanctuary, and it just so happens that going through this area we're about to bumps us back to Sanctuary. So.
Goodness.
No slinger still.
Huh.
I'm gonna hope this adult will work.
There's a brat throwing something at me. It didn't. Okay, that didn't.
Throw something at me. That icicle will
I
not
got.
count.
Wait.
You got one. Nice.
No, it's a old badass. Got it.
Alright, we're good.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's a terrible.
There's a lot of RNG with this specifically because it needs specific spawns for us to do everything quickly. But at least right now, all we have to do is kill a bunch. So.
People are asking for a roll call just so they can hear the voices because we're not on camera, so they can't see us. I am Amerlin.
I am. Oh, sorry.
I'm the fun kid, you jerk.
I am Shockwave, you jerk. Alright, this will be the one time we swap roles. I'm gonna be movement here, just because I've done this movement a lot more than FC, so that's just the role that I took at this point. And he's gonna go grab a gun.
This gun always spawns in this area. In fact, you can spawn multiple of them if you spawn in over and over and over in this area. And it's just happens to be one of the best SMGs in the game. So it's incredibly important for us to get it because it makes our DPS much, much higher in this early part.
I was slow.
I got it, don't worry. I'll show it off.
Yeah. So this is a glitch that I'm claiming the discovery for because I didn't hear anything before I did it. This is called Moonwalk.
Whee! Oh god.
Bye.
Don't worry about it.
So if you're going through the death tunnel, as a cutscene starts, you can move around while you're respawning, which is really silly. So you can just kind of whiz off the camera, and FC's 8 million miles fast.
Yep. So making a lot of these for everyone to have some. And I have to specifically make sure it goes into my
That pile of snipers, by the way. There's a couple
backpack. Because if I don't, if they go into my slots, yeah, that's.
I got 2. I'll do it real quick.
I got 3. I'm good.
Okay.
I need 3 very specifically because I inventory reload, which I'll explain in a second. Everybody else just uses it for money.
Now the real fun begins.
Oh wait, I don't want that gun.
That dialogue plays in this area every time. The first time an enemy gets set on fire, and it's just kind of you have to do movement basically perfectly to get that skip to work.
Since I ran off the edge, that wasn't perfect.
Yeah, we can get it.
So.
We can get it 1 line sooner most of the time. So inventory reloading. Shockwave and FC can do a glitch called drop reloading, which is where any gun.
It's an unintended.
Unintended side effect. Where any gun on the map or in your inventory has a full clip. So Shock dropping his gun and picking it back up, like you can see, just instantly reloads his gun. It works a little different in the pre-sequel. I don't know what they modified. I think they swap your reserve and your mag, which is really dumb and leads to you not reloading sometimes.
I need to do it twice.
Yeah, but I can't drop reload because I'm currently merged. Essentially what that means is I am doing a lesser version of the glitch that they're doing, where they're, dropping a bazillion guns. If I open my inventory right now, I have these 2 snipers in here. Those are giving me extra crit damage, but I can't drop reload because otherwise it'll remove that, and I need every little bit of damage I can get.
Should be a grenade mod on there.
Yeah, I see it.
Give it here.
Go.
Half a second. Hang on. Just go ahead and turn it in. Okay. So I leave this area in general to get a bunch of experience, as well as get to the exit early, so that we can just turn it in and leave instantly, like that.
Yeah. Normally you have to wait for dialogue, and then she teleports you to a certain section of the map, and then you can run out, but you can just skip that, because that doesn't matter.
So that vehicle grab is based on audio trigger. As soon as Lilith says the word vehicle, you can get in one. Because otherwise, I'd have to get in one here, which is slow, or I'd have to wait and cancel the travel.
We're just going to be overwriting a bunch of dialogue here with quests just talking over each other at this point, and then divide and conquer basically every task we can do in this area all at once.
Yeah, there's like 5 quests that we do in this area. And we're really, I don't think it's worth to explain all of them. Mainly it's just we kill a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm trying to lower the spawn cap because it's very easy for the enemy I need for this quest to get spawn locked. Just like right here, where he's just not spawning because there's too many enemies, and now I just have to wait.
Yep.
I got a catalyst.
Meanwhile, I am also trying to kill as much as I can so that he gets his spawn, because I have less of a time constraint right now versus what he has to do.
There he is. Show me your face. Thank you. So got that.
Got a catalyst. I'm mad. Wish I got a better class mod.
All right, that was a mini boss. I hope you enjoyed the mini boss.
It's
Now
weird.
with
Like
this-
I don't even have to think about what I'm doing at this point. It's literally just muscle memory.
And I love doing this delivery mission where I never even got the packages that I'm apparently delivering.
It's okay. We all have the same pockets.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Bag of
It's
holding
pocket
here.
merging.
Go.
We're traveling here so we can get a fast travel station unlocked to come back here later.
Way
You'll-
later.
Yeah.
You also saw Amerlin do something important there, where he turned in a quest between travel ticks.
Yeah.
That's something that's possible because the game only checks every once in a while.
Yeah. The game only checks every tick. So if you manage to turn in something in between ticks, then you can just do that. A lot of people may have been like, "Oh my god, he's cheating." No, it's just if you know the tick timing, you can just turn it in.
Where am I?
We cycled.
Okay.
I
then-
didn't get it.
No.
All right. Get the quest real quick and then let's go.
So I
Done.
kinda inspired a cult, and I'm
Done.
planning to
So here we have the RNG section of the run. At least one of them.
The most
Alright.
infamous part of a Borderlands run, probably.
Yeah. Hey, Darkman, do you have a timer near you?
I do.
You have
You're
an
currently at 35:42.
awesome. Can you tell us when we're at 37:45? Because that's the point at which we'll just use the backup save, because this can literally go forever. It is actually possible for us to never get the guns we need, so we have a backup save set up just in case.
It is unlikely. It is
Yeah.
a fairly common thing, but it can take a while.
Yeah, we have reset.
Nope.
We've reset a couple runs because of it in the past.
Got it.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Do you want me to dupe the coach?
I got a 35 coach, so yeah, dupe that.
Here, drop the thing.
I dropped the coach. It's next to you.
Oops.
So I'm just gonna get my stack back while he dupes all the extra guns that we got. And we'll explain why we got the guns we got here in a second.
That's a handy coach.
My cat is sitting on my keyboard.
What does this do you and your cat?
Oh, I need a fire gun, by the way.
My sniper's fire here.
Okay, here. Can I take this? Yeah, got it.
Yes. Flat off.
Thank you, coach.
Coach. Do you have a coach FC or no?
No.
That should be real. All right. Are we all good?
Got it.
Yep.
Go again.
All right.
We'll have to dupe in Frostburn, by the way.
Mhm. So, the reason we needed a Vladiv rocket launcher and a Jacob shotgun is because a Vladiv rocket launcher allows us to do the infinite ammo glitch, which does exactly what it sounds like.
tricky stuff.
It has a -1 on its
Ran off my trail, but
inside of its properties,
fine
where
all
it does this consumes reduced ammo per shot.
unless you check it out first.
If I shoot it once, and then it's going to be the next shot free. It won't cost any ammo to shoot that one. So if I shoot it twice again, now it's on that free shot. So I swap away and come back. Swap away, come back. Swap away, come back. Swap away, come back.
Hey, I got a Lagoon. That's really cool.
Hang on.
Lagoons suck, and they have a lot of health, so I just killed them. Alright, I'm at 4. I just need one more.
Oops.
Good.
So again, that we are all that critical damage I had is gone. All of our speed stacks are gone. We have to start all the way from scratch and redo all the glitches that we've been doing.
Okay, done. Go.
Okay, so that should have infinite ammo for me.
Done.
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to matchstick.
Okay.
No,
Never mind. Just kidding.
Are you two having fun over there?
I'm having a great
Don't
amount of
worry
fun.
about it.
I thought he was gonna get there a lot faster.
I
Fine.
had a moment. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Cat. I have to put you down.
Dupe after or before the first echo?
I need to grab the first echo first just to get it out of the way. So come over here.
So here we're coming back for this one exact quest. We have to come back no matter what. So they're gonna do this one quest while they dupe and do other things, and I'm gonna go run up and
What is the
put our midget on a stick in the lighter.
Alright, murder me. Murder me better.
I had to do that because I didn't have rocket ammo, but doing a dual dupe for a rocket launcher gets me rocket ammo because reasons.
Yeah. So picking up a new gun off the map gives you ammo for that gun, but it doesn't work if I just drop my gun.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be like a fresh gun, but doing a dual counts as picking it up fresh.
All right, I made it out there in time. I'm using these echoes to help FC get to parts of this quest faster. This quest takes forever.
Incinerator console and give him what he wants.
There we go. And we're good.
Gives me a perfect time to make
Give
sure
me
I'm max speed
give me a
though.
sec. Going good? Sorry.
Awful.
Alright, now I have infinite ammo. I can join the fun.
Yeah, so now
Hooray.
I'm gonna change my keybinds to fun mode. Whoops. Just took a screenshot.
Can you send me the screenshot?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, babe.
It's it's just my keybinds, which are the best keybinds in all of video gaming.
It's not the rock, by the way.
Okay.
Get the
Gonna-
snap.
Not quite.
Maybe.
Gonna spread the gospel of menus on
I'm
1
not-
through 5 to GDQ.
I'm not close enough to Ellie for anything. It's gonna be normal cutscene, sorry.
It's unfortunate.
If you stand in the right spot in this cutscene, she'll actually look at you.
Oh, there it is. Look at her eyes.
Eyes are cracking. If you're behind her, her neck will snap.
Okay, first card's dead already.
Alright.
When you guys have a minute, we do have a few requests because people are a little bit confused coming in later. How some of you guys are running so fast.
Sure. So Axton has a skill called Expertise. He gains movement speed when he aims down the sight of a gun. If you are off host, aim down the sight and drop your gun, that speed bonus never goes away until you save quit. So we can do that multiple times to increase our speed, and we can now run faster than AB can drive a car.
That seems perfectly natural.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Intentional as well.
I can just try it with random objects in your house.
Yeah, aim down the sights of something and then drop it.
Just like grab your controller, look down it, and then drop it, and you'll just start running faster.
True.
I found the 5th card, by the way.
But only if you're not host.
The cars are pretty funny here.
Idiot.
The cards can spawn randomly. There's a pretty defined pattern that they go in, but sometimes they can mix it up on us.
In
And
the
it's
worst
really bad.
spot possible, you have to spawn a card. There's a specific gun I'm looking for here to make our critical damage even stupider. It spawns in
I'm
one
good.
of 5 spots on the map. No. Retravel.
Yeah, we're waiting on
Yeah, go.
waiting on Shock.
So this gun here, it spawns in 1 of 5 locations every time you're in this map. The way that critical damage is calculated in terms of this run that's important is there's A and B. The Jacobs gives us A, which just multiplies our damage by a certain number. And then, it's right here, by the way.
FC, did you hear the rare honk?
And yeah,
I
and then
didn't
there's type B, which multiplies the damage that's created by multiplying A with your regular damage. If that matters to you, if not, just think of it this way: we have more damage.
Yeah.
We gun
big
better.
damage.
We gun better.
Yeah, gun harder.
Anyone that's a nerd for numbers, it's 37.5 times type B. Not that that helps you without the formula, but there you go.
Yeah. The formula is big number times big number, big damage. And then it gets even worse, like an hour and a half into the run.
We had
So
a question in chat, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Why do they keep throwing and grabbing their weapons?
yeah, so that was what I explained earlier. That is drop reloading, which is an unintended side effect of something that happens in this game. Any gun that's on the main map or in your inventory has a full clip. So if the two of them just drop their gun and pick it back up, it instantly reloads, and they don't have to go through the reload animation.
Nice one.
Yeah, I got projected.
Oh, beware who, by the way, on audio, it can get a little loud here.
Yeah, sorry, it's
just
really
beware.
it's a little loud here.
It's just it's an audio bug.
Yeah.
So FC's going out of bounds. He's just gonna skip the map. Don't worry about it. It's natural.
There are just a lot of places in this game where they didn't put collision for whatever reasons, so we can use it to our advantage. There is a better skip that I can do with 4 grenades, but if I miss a single grenade anywhere, it no longer is possible. So it's pretty risky.
Yeah. So, I guess now is a good time to explain why I'm playing Gage. So you already know why they're playing Axton. They go extremely fast. I play Gage because she has the highest base damage out of any of the characters through her skill called Anarchy. So Anarchy is something that when you kill someone, when you reload, you do 1.75% more damage. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can stack that up to 150 times at the base. With that, Gage also has a skill called Close Enough, which, if I miss a bullet, ricochets my bullets to an enemy near where I hit. So I don't have to aim my gun ever. I can just shoot straight forward, and as long as I'm aiming roughly near where an enemy is, I'll hit them. So that's why Gage is super useful, and that's why she's useful a lot later in the run. I'm gonna go down for a second.
You're playing Goldeneye, basically.
Yeah, it's great. So I'm gonna be useful a lot later on in the run when we get even more overpowered. You might think we're overpowered right now. We're not. This is pretty underpowered. I think we're under level.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
We should be about 13, 14.
Yeah. But yeah, towards the end of the game, I can just erase everything.
Stop this damn thing!
That bot's taking Roland to the drop pod. Stop him before they get away.
This is just
Another-
cool movement.
Yeah. Another section where Shock's slightly more experienced with the movement, so he takes over. I just get a little bit more experience and checks some chests.
Yeah. I death warp here just to get a little closer to help with this fight. Because again, they have to be actually aiming at things to hit them. I can just kind of wave my gun near the enemies and they die.
There's a Glenn's on the ground, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me gun.
You gun good now.
Gun hard. So one of the things about Gage is the way I was explaining it may have made it sound like there's not a lot of skill involved. It's about half true. There's a little bit of skill involved.
You have to know where to not aim in order where to aim. It's
Yeah.
like weird.
So enemies have obviously critical hit points on their body, and I have to aim at very specific parts around them to ricochet it into certain points. So like loaders, their crit point is in their chest, so I have to aim at the ground right in front of them to hit them in the chest. Human enemies, their crit point is their head, so I have to aim at the ceiling above them to shoot them in the head. And it's a lot of really like subtle things that aren't as interesting as going super speed.
What few wits you have about you. These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
So
One
there's
thing
just-
to really worry about while you're out of bounds and in places where meshes kind of collide in this game, if you're a client player, you end up kind of getting launched every once in a while, so it can be kind of scary to be out of bounds.
I missed the one cycle. I'm mad.
I keep forgetting you can't jump old Bloodshot. Oh, I messed it up.
Excellent.
No Stormfront.
Return to me.
It's another required backtrack for a quest here, so we're just getting it
Man.
out of the way early.
I don't even know how to do this. I'm done. You can get out of bounds in like a bunch of places in this room. You saw FC go out of bounds, you know, up there. You can go out of bounds over there. The roof isn't solid, so you can get out there.
This quest has just really high priority for some reason. It just overwrites everything in this area. It doesn't. This is one of the oddities of dialogue skipping or of quest skipping.
To Moxie's and acquire some
Priority is very weird in general, and
Yeah.
some quests have higher priority than others. Back to the main story for now.
All right, FC Ron Taylor, I have a present for you.
Yay, I love presents.
Do you want 20% more crit damage?
Absolutely not. Why would I ever want that?
There you go.
Thanks, you gave me one.
You said
I-
no. Why did you give it to him?
I need two in a Gwen's head for this to be useful.
No, you can still replace one of them.
I mean, I can replace one of them,
True.
but
Dude,
I tried
the
to help.
frames you're gonna save with that sniper.
absolutely.
Turn
I'm gonna,
down.
I'm gonna
Save
do
the
like
frames.
3 damage instead of 2.
Dude, that's important.
You got a fire gun, right?
I still haven't found a gunner.
Now, set some more on fire before that one.
I try to be a helpful person.
Unacceptable.
You were.
No help. This is not a co-op speedrun. This is competitive now.
This is a race.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose.
Not if you jump on our heads.
That's true.
Oh,
Wonder if we could show
Yeah.
that off at some point.
I know. Well,
I mean, I could do it
I don't
in. We could do it in Warrior.
could do it in a place where it would actually save time. We could do it at what's it called? The first circle of slaughter. Thanks.
I don't think I have a. I don't have a launcher that can kill myself at that point.
You should. You'll get one from main mission.
Oh yeah, the
Right.
21.
Alright, so I talked to Tina before her cutscene starts because I moved too fast. So we just skipped like a huge line, and then I'm gonna grab this at this time right here,
You're hearing this.
and we're gonna skip Tina's line in a second.
If I don't go down because people are shooting me.
Don't go down.
Yeah.
I kept my best guns in my garage.
Travel.
Considering how badass
We're gonna intentionally softlock Tina right here because it just happens really commonly on this for some reason. So we're gonna intentionally softlock her so we can't progress, travel out, and travel back to fix it.
Yeah.
Give
That is actually faster to break Tina like that and then just go back. We used to do a strat where we just waited.
just doing things way faster in the game assumed we'd be able to do them,
Yeah.
and so it's breaking
There-
because of that.
Actually are a couple places within the game where we could soft lock. It won't kill the run, it just means we have to like come back and do it later. But you know, just like doing something too fast or like standing in the wrong position.
I got
can just soft
4
lock.
at the same time. I'm mad.
Or
I got
pause.
5. I got 5.
Well,
Well-
kill one real quick.
I
know what?
I can only have time to get one of them.
Oh.
I'm gonna show off what kind of happens on ladders at this
Got it.
game with super speed. If I, okay, that actually didn't. That
Dumb.
wasn't too bad.
I forgot to open the chest for Will's Quest.
I'm not overstacked enough. So, if you just kind of hold forward on this ladder, you get launched quickly forwards.
Did you? Okay, you did pod already.
I did pod. I think a part went to space, so I still need 3 more.
Okay,
This
I
is
have.
just a huge division of tasks here.
Yeah, FC is doing main quests. I'm doing side quests, and Chuck is also doing side quests. But this this will let us complete this area in one shot. We'll never. We'll have to come back here once at the very end of the game, but we'll be back here for like 2 minutes.
I just have to wait for random, basically spawns to just open up so I can get these kills, because I need to kill buzzards. I got 2 buzzards. As long as they're parts.
I got a nothing.
Whenever I...
Nothing. Well, that's a scattergun. It's technically better.
Okay, we got 2 parts down. Come on. I got 3.
How we need some more. We need 1 more Varkid.
I have it then.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
I go get this.
Jocko, grab
metal.
Fluffy Butt.
Okay, I'm heading to the travel then.
Okay.
Lovely. Return to me, please.
What all do I need to pick up? Hang on.
We all good?
We need what? We
Um,
need 1 thing.
We're done with Money Morphin.
We're done with Mighty Morphin. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Alright.
I think I
That-
picked everything up. I don't know. We'll find out.
That area can be semi-chaotic because
The enemies need to pod up, which is a random chance for them to. It's highly likely they will, but it's random that they'll actually pod up. So we have to kind of just play that by ear and then adapt based on that.
And enemies have a certain amount of time that they'll actually like pod up, and so if we don't, if they don't do it within the time, then it's we just have to abandon that and try again.
That was also a boss, kinda.
Kinda, sorta.
Ish.
Wilhelm dropped a power core.
Supposed to be
Nice.
this big, bad, scary enemy, but then we just kind of one-shot him, more or less.
So I did a glitch there. It's called Buck Up. This is the other reason I play Gage, because Gage is super broken. Buck Up recharges my shields when I don't have a shield. So basically what I did is I dropped my shield there. Death Trap was like, oh, your shield is at 0. You must need Buck Up. If I do that when I'm area transferring, transferring the area puts a kill command on everything that was in the area, including Death Trap, but not his effect. So the effect stays on my character. So I'm going to be constantly recharging my shield now, no matter when I get hit. And I'm going to give the other guys the buff too, so that they'll be able to survive. Because we're still under level by a little bit, so it's possible for us to die. But after a while, we won't really need it anymore.
Yeah, and it's also stackable, by the way. This is more tutorial dialogue that can overwrite story dialogue. But yeah, we can stack that Buck Up glitch as basically many times as we want.
There are 2 scatterguns. Over there, by the way.
Okay, I'll pick it up on my way.
They're not great, but it's at least something.
Where is the sky guns? I see one. Oh wait, hold up.
That was... That's kind of... okay.
Get in the
pick
thing.
One up for me. Pick one up for me. I'm in. I can't.
I mean, you could have got that one, it's fine.
I have no inventory space, that's why. So I'm in this fast travel station. This normally disables when you walk in the middle of the map, but
Hello,
if you get
where's
in the
Lilith?
menu... Is she broken?
Did you softlock it?
Are we serious?
Just
Yeah,
travel
you
out,
hit it
travel
early.
back.
Just
Alright, well,
spawn.
you have to travel, Chuck. You're in the...
You're the closest one, yep.
I mean, travel through the door.
You could literally just travel through that. It's
I'm silly. Sorry.
the fast travel you were in. You know,
Ugh.
that thing.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's great. It's good. Very cool. God, spawn back in and everybody's screaming.
It's fine.
I love this door.
Doc, why are you not running?
FC's doing the thing.
But 2 people have to be here. Unless you're doing...
We have to do the door
Yes,
because the
I
fast travel's
guess.
permanently disabled, I thought.
Not now.
Okay, things are really messed up here.
Why?
This
What's
is
going
interesting.
on?
This is unique.
That's fine.
Do you see
I'm fine.
these?
No? I don't see.
I
Nothing looks wrong here to me.
look on the screen for me.
And
Those are not right.
And I'd have to open the stream.
Those are not right.
Sure.
Those are not correct. I need help.
You know, SGDQ is 2 weeks away, so that's when you're supposed to say that's never happened before, not now.
That's
Well,
happened
the
before.
thing is, that
What?
has happened before, just not in that
That's-
exact way.
So that's technically that's not happened before.
Yes, correct. We're getting it out of the way early.
Yeah.
Oh no, bye. Okay.
Cliffs are dangerous.
Yeah,
Either
it's super
way.
easy to just kind of fly away.
Doors iced over. Let me help you with that.
Dull Sniper's bad, yeah?
Bell snipers are bad. Well, unless they have all molly one.
That's
We
not
already have
a
a-
Molly one.
We already have a really good one, so
You
it's
need
fine.
to drop your shield.
Oh, yep. Hold up. There you go. No, sorry.
Making things difficult on me.
So this travel is kind of weird.
Ooh, a blue gutter mod. Ooh,
Nice.
it's so pretty.
To get this travel to appear, because we need to come back here, we have to run out and come back. So there we go, we got it.
Without you,
You check for an amp?
Pandora has
There's an amp.
Just-
Tell me there's an amp.
have no
I got it.
reason to trust me. I get that.
Let me travel.
Why would I help you with anything?
I agree. FC for the guy. Let me pick up the shield because I need that.
I always do, most of the time.
99%
Most of the time, says on the last
Except-
run you picked it up.
Except the times I don't.
90% of the time I do it all the time.
That's right.
No big deal. Find a way back
I
into the
agree.
map.
Voice in my head.
Now that sanctuaries reappear,
I think I have a better amp.
use any fast travel station to get
So
back to the crystal
fast travels are cool. You don't have to actually open them.
device.
You can just do that, jump and activate it, and then you're good.
The next objective is over here, and I need them to help out. So I'm traveling them over here so then we can travel back out. It's also skipping a bunch of dialogue in the meantime.
Bunch of dialogue, a bunch of triggers. Like we don't have to hit any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can just go run over here and touch this door.
So is it very hard to control your characters when you're moving that fast?
At first, but you get used to it.
Yeah, it's
For
not.
sure.
It's not like there's a high skill ceiling for this particular character. It's just more of just keep doing it and you'll get used to it over time.
Mm-hmm. The biggest thing is learning where you'll get in the air or not, because you move slower in the air as an Axton player once you get to this point, which is kind of ironic because before that you actually want to jump as much as possible.
Yeah, which is why you see me jumping like all of the time. There's a really funny fact that we like to throw out. I think it's true.
It is true.
It is true because people have looked at the movement data. Jumping constantly is 1% faster movement than just running across the ground. So that's why I'm jumping constantly, and they'll be not jumping because it actually does get slower once you.
Can you drop a scattergun here, FC? I'll run.
Uh-huh. Just leave it there.
Go.
Wait.
Go.
Go.
Working
No.
on something, huh?
So here in Overlook, we're going to be doing something interesting because we're just going to travel back and forth after repairing the beacon over and over and over.
Ah, you're right. When you should take off your shield, by the way.
I'm doing that.
Good.
Mhm. So what this is doing is there's a state in the game where the beacon will become invincible if you repair it over and over and over. It's kind of a beginner-friendly tactic. It's so that if you're just really bad at this game, you can still make it past here, and you're not just stuck forever.
It's also really useful for the hardest mode in the game.
Mhm.
Go.
And so what we're trying to do here is repair it into that invincible state, and then if we either save quit or travel once it's in that state, it just auto completes because there's no further progression within the game. So we're just gonna travel back and forth and touch the button a
Yeah.
couple times. Don't worry about it.
Go.
There's a couple other places in the game where they have a failsafe thing like this. It's mainly in places where it's like, do this amount of things without letting this happen. Anytime that happens, there's a failsafe. So this is, if we fail this beacon 8 times, the game will essentially be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing? Okay, I guess you could just go past it. So this is us being bad enough to make the game feel sorry for us.
But it's fast, so it's fine. In terms of co-op, it saves at least 2.5 minutes. This area is probably the most annoying
Go.
area to speedrun beforehand. It's an auto-scroller that isn't actually an auto-scroller.
Yeah, I'm actually personally really glad this was found because this fight is super annoying to do. It's timed
Absolutely.
really weirdly. It's a wave fight, but if you don't clear the wave at a certain
might work.
time,
Yeah.
it works. I saw the
barely.
thing. If you don't clear the wave fight at a certain time, then it waits 30 seconds, and that's really bad.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one to understand it fully, and even then,
I got very close to understanding it.
To be fair, we understood it. We just didn't like explaining it.
Yeah,
It was more fun to make you explain things.
yeah. Like I pretty much understood. There were like 1 or 2 edge cases that I always failed. But past that, FC understood way more about this. Alright, so we're back in Sanctuary again. We're going to be grabbing a ton of quests. Just kind of splitting up to doing everything.
Wondering why I don't go out into the field. Right. Sorry.
Part of this is, there's some quests we have to grab under dialogue, which is helpful because story dialogue has incredible priority. So anything we grab will be underneath that. Except for like a couple quests. But those don't really matter.
Contact us again.
Will you please just hear
Okay,
me out?
that's everything in Sanctuary.
I should have waited on that, my bad.
Just tried to kill us. Hey, remember that time she told us the vault was full of loot?
Alright, so this is probably the most complicated section of the run in terms of how many times we have to travel before we do more story stuff.
Out to see me.
There's just a lot of things. We're basically going to do an entire chain of one particular side quest and just try to complete a bunch of it in between story bits. Oh no, he ran me over. Okay.
Except for me, I'm just gonna sit here.
We used to have a thing where, I would try to do the cars, but then we figured out that it's way faster for Shock to shoot them, and we need to just go over here and hang out.
Where did the car go? There he is.
Check my junk yard. I'm pretty sure I got some old emblems lying around somewhere.
Get it? I did get it.
Kinda reminds me I'd back up. Now that you got all the stuff,
I'd back up.
Now that I got my very important 4 things, everyone can do everything else. We're just gonna travel after this.
Are you? I got ran over again. Okay.
Fine.
I'll tell you when.
Have you considered not getting run
Go.
over?
Hey,
It's a
Dark
bold
Man
strategy,
coming in
Cotton.
with the strats.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
Nice reference.
Thanks, man.
I rate 5 out of 7.
So welcome back to GDQ 8 the Ocho.
Oh wait, I should be doing stuff here and stop
Oh,
getting distracted.
I didn't put the thing on the distillery. I'll go do that.
so to speak.
And you guys slacking on your responsibilities?
I wouldn't call it
remember-
slacking so much as I got distracted. Around
There's
3?
another
Oh,
RNG
jeez.
quest here that we're kind of looking for. It's these echoes that I'm picking up.
All right, you'll have
I
to
s-
definitely get this
it's-
second dispensary. I fell.
It's less common than this, I swear. Okay, we're done with it.
I'm going to die.
Wait, you're done? Hang on. Don't
Yeah.
go yet, don't go. I'm gonna turn it in.
That was stupid. Okay, that doesn't happen.
Nope.
That's
Okay.
It does not happen.
there's your that's never happened before thing, Dark Man.
Someone's
But it
gonna
was
have to
good.
hit the distillery
Yeah, I can do
because
that.
I didn't do it in time.
Seeing as we don't have to worry about anything else here, I can just go kill stalkers for the next RNG quest. There's an entire quest line that's RNG, not just a quest.
Yeah, I should say. Sorry.
Oh, it's first try too.
Oh, good. I'm great.
Of course.
Why not?
All right, I don't have to do anything anymore. That's nice.
Also, this boss kind of sucks. Go.
There's literally nothing I can do here, so it's just better for me to like sit there and wait to travel.
It's now just more division of tasks at this point.
Bunch of fetch quests through the rest of this area. I'm gonna put a car down so Amy can teleport. And then we're just gonna collect some arms.
Zed's dialogue lines are so good. Ew. I think so. The dialogue matches up in weird ways, and we tend to remember some of the more unique ones. At one point, I think what was it? The one echo that talks about the stalker eating the guy's hands, and then Zed goes, "Ew, that arm's looking good," which was like, all right, Zed's a cannibal now. Wish I could put that in.
I mean, he already started the zombie apocalypse last game, so.
No, that was Ned.
No, that was Ned.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I get him confused all the time.
You could tell because the Z was crossed out, and you could.
And he had a mustache too, so.
Yeah,
Obviously, the mustache.
Everybody knows a mustache makes you a completely different person.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'll skip this for you.
Thanks, really appreciate it.
I'm gonna kill you because you're gonna cause problems.
Good hustle. So, I'm sure everybody hated the arms dealing quest and doing it casually. We just completed it with about 2.5 minutes left.
I mean, if you want to, I could fail it so we could get that good old
Please
casual
don't.
experience.
Please don't. I don't wanna. I got enough arms.
So I've actually managed to fail that quest by forgetting what I was doing and and not accepting it or not finishing it.
Really? We're gonna do this? Come on.
All right,
Go away.
I'm starting Henry.
Okay.
Oh, it's because there's a dinosaur over here. That's why.
So if you're wondering, Hammerlin, are there glitches that you cannot do in 1.3 that you could do on earlier patches? And I'd be like, that's an oddly specific question, but yes, there are.
No. Go again.
So there is a glitch with amp shields
Gun.
in 1.1 where it applies the damage of the amp to every pellet on your gun. in 1.3, that got fixed. So I don't do quite as much damage as I would if we were running on an earlier patch. And you might say, why don't we just run on this earlier patch? This patch is more stable for side quests. 1.1 is notoriously unstable, to the point where we would softlock much easier. And go.
Just quest skipping there, just skip dialogue.
Yeah.
There's over 23, from off the top of my head, there's over 23 quest skips that we do in the run. There's probably more now that I've rerouted it like 5 times.
Yeah, I mean, your Shock is the one who's rerouted all of this constantly, so.
Oh, it's not fun.
Oh, man. Mick was the god there. That's actually the fastest I've ever seen him move.
So you can see a bunch of enemies, well, just not enemies, but NPCs over in this corner. We don't know why they like this corner so much, but they tend to trap this very important NPC, Mick Stafford, in that corner, and then it doesn't progress until you like shove him and out of whatever is going on back there.
Yeah, you essentially have to reverse body block Mick from like trying to go backwards. Go.
I'm in. I'm traveling.
Yeah, so it's that was actually hands down the fastest I've ever seen him move.
I think I got a better sniper.
He dodged everybody there and just walked straight out.
Nice one.
Look!
See, okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
so we're gonna completely sidetrack here from explaining glitches and stuff. The benefit of doing 3-player is you have 2 actions, they get to yell at each other when they screw up, and it's kind of fun.
And I just get to yell at them anyway, because I like, you know,
I
if they mess something up, I don't care.
Yeah,
I can't do anything about it.
but to be fair, 90% of the time it's FC yelling at me.
True.
You have a better brain than I do.
I brain good.
Brain harder? What is this? Limitless? Or whatever movie that
I'm pretty sure you're right, yeah.
Am I right? Okay.
What you're saying is galaxy brain.
This is very galaxy brain.
Oh my god. Put the explosive up there. Alright, I'm not gonna take this ladder on purpose because it would normally just launch me past this dude. And it's kind of a problem. But I can just grenade jump up top and it's not as much of a problem anymore.
These guys need to put a shirt on.
Something like that.
This dialogue is so good.
Are you done? I think I skipped your dialogue then. See?
No, you did not.
Oh.
Some of these cars are getting stuck, but it's okay.
Good job, sweetheart. I saw those explosions from here. Get back
Just
to
hip
that
it didn't
garage
work.
and we'll see if we can't help those hoducks get some revenge
It's okay.
for their messed up racetrack.
Alright, go.
See this red harvest between the two.
Alright.
But it's just faster for me to wait there because
Alright, FC, do
I'm
this
slow.
thing.
I'm gonna try.
Get this movement, we'll all be impressed.
Nope.
Oh, it was close.
It was close.
There's like a really cool jump that you can do. Go now. There's a really cool jump you can do there, and it just looks sick if you hit it. That's about it.
But it's
Completely
really, really hard.
he just ad-libbed it one day during a run, and he just got it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
it's,
to see if I can
it
find a
looks
car.
incredibly cool when you get it.
That is also an area that you'll never see again.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only time we ever go there. It's unfortunate. There are a lot of really cool areas in this game. Like, I'd like to go back to the bar more, but we only go there like twice. So.
I mean, 3 times. We have to murder everyone there first.
Whatever. That's like twice.
That's rude.
I mean, we do, though.
Oh,
Like
hey,
the
there's
gun pile?
the, oh, hey, yeah, there's the 1340 shotgun. I should use that.
No.
You should not at all.
I should stack that.
Oh my god, this guy's
After
in my
you.
way.
After you can...
Alright, so now Amy gets to do everything and we get to do nothing.
Yep.
No, to be fair, this is the perfect time for us to stack critical damage, because there's just nothing we can do to speed this up.
Yeah. I have to follow the bagman, and like, I can only get so close to him, and I can kill him about as fast as they could, so.
It's basically it's an escort quest. So actually, this might be a good time. Darkman, are there any other questions that we can answer right now? Because there's kind of nothing for us to do.
Yeah, do you want to answer how you're going fast every 5 seconds?
I love answering
what
how
if-
I'm going fast.
I mean, we can.
The eternal struggle.
You could make a if Converter's here, he can give you the text for the bot code he uses in FC's chat. And the command is literally super speed. So.
Sorry, say that again.
If someone named Converter is here, he can give you the text that he uses to explain it in FC's chat.
Oh.
If you wanted to put it into like a Nightbot command.
Alternatively, you could also just go to my chat.
Yeah, actually, you could just go to his chat and type !super speed and then copy that. If the bot's not dead.
Let's
go.
find out.
Or don't go.
Look, you didn't say anything. I was scared.
It's working. It's good.
Cool.
Alright, now time to continue the story.
Hate story.
Me
Now that
too.
we're done with the complicated sections.
Just flying around.
Hi.
Hi.
He didn't want to race me.
Oh, wait. Oh, forgot what my melee button was.
Why are you?
I win.
Are you good?
Why are you dueling?
I don't know, man.
What's the point of that?
Why not?
I bet your friend Claptrap could get to that Hyperion. Now, he's out of date, though. He'll need a software.
You act like anything we do has a point.
Oh, come here, you. Alright, so I'm doing a funny skip called Hey Skip. I keep mashing E until I hear him say hey for a split second, turn around, and then touch him again, and I skip his dialogue. Makes no sense, but sure. You're Borderlands.
I'm just gonna jump around this impenetrable wall.
Nice wall.
Thanks, man. And just go deeper into the area.
When you mentioned the safety trigger for casual players, this quest right here is also one that you can have a safety fail on. If you just kill everything, this quest also completes, but it is actually faster to wound.
FC, let us know.
He should be good.
Nope, jump.
Woo!
Oh, I just screwed you then.
Yeah,
No!
that's- You can't go early on that one.
Yep, I know. I screwed it.
Can you loop back around?
Yeah, hang on. Now go.
Okay. Alright, so the super speed command exists now.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's really useful.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of use.
Yep. I wish I had a better gun.
You can have a copy of the scattergun.
Scatterguns suck though.
Well, then
Yeah,
wait.
so for Gage, he mainly wants higher pellet counts, and for Accident we just want more base damage. Because even if it's a less amount of pellets that we're shooting, a bigger number times as much crit as we're doing is still going to do more damage.
And once this badass spawns and then eventually dies, it's gonna make a
His body.
super badass spawn here.
That just
Oh,
dies
really?
immediately.
You need to work on your stacks.
I mean, not immediately. I
I
help
have
kill.
30k, that should be totally enough.
That's literally
Well,
the
you
first time I've
missed.
ever had to help kill.
I can grab that thing through the box.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing out of the god chest.
Hi. You just kind of appeared in front of me.
Yep. I'm just
Me
kind of
too.
running into this door.
Alright, see you later.
And now time for possibly all three of us to do Bloodwing skip.
I got a cooldown relic,
this
but I have
thing-
no ammo. I mean,
This
room.
bridge you're not supposed to get access to. This door,
Ah.
just kidding, it doesn't exist.
Please.
And you can just kind of jump around here, and I can hit this cutscene trigger from out of bounds.
Want Bloodwing
There's
back,
Bloodwing.
huh? Shit.
However, none of us are in the arena, but
Really
we'll fix that
interesting iridium
very soon.
experiments with her. Hate to see her go, but heck with it. She's all yours.
So, Darkman, what do you think about this? Think you're gonna pick this game up?
No.
Why not? It's so good. You can
don't
run it
have
with your best friends and just yell at each other for
You
a
don't
while.
have friend? Oh, Darkman,
have
I'm your.
friends.
I'll be your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
We'll
one.
we'll run Borderlands with you at GDQ.
Oh, okay.
How I feel about this.
No, four player. All quests, all DLC.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you wanna take like 10 hours of your time?
10, 12. You can
So, you know, it's really tempting, and I appreciate the gesture, but I think I'm gonna pass.
you can tear yourself away from GDQ for 12 hours, right? It's easy.
Yeah. About that.
Alright. So I'm just at the
Bloodwing
fast
dies fast.
So I'm just at the fast travel station at this point, because you can just get back inbounds through there.
Electricity. Slag fire electricity corrosion's coming up next. Corrosion! You're gonna regret ever dragging Bloodwing into this, Jack!
I'm also jumping here, by the way, something I should probably explain. Because jumping while any enemy has a spawning animation will make it so that their AI is disabled.
Hey, I'm here.
Why? I don't know.
I'm here. I can grab the microchip. Yes, I
You
was
were
useful.
important.
We swear you're useful.
Very
yeah,
useful thing.
Oh, yeah, this is... Hammerlock. Okay,
Overlooked
sorry.
is overlooked. It.
Overlooked dust. I don't really get anything here then.
Ah, no gunshot. Sometimes Claptrap just decides not to be skipped on that line, which is great.
Wonder if you could do it beforehand.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm actually gonna make myself useful here and grab that. I'm good whenever.
I'm not getting Tanuses. That's fine. That's fine. It is true. We saved Bloodwing. Save
She's
the
alive.
animals as a tradition.
Yeah.
Alright, time to fly.
Nobody dies in this run.
Okay, I'm gonna bonk. Bonk. Okay. Oh, hey, wait. You can get over this wall, by the way. Oh, I
Oh.
missed.
If you're good.
Yeah, oh. Okay, man. It's okay. Okay. I see how it is.
No better amp here. Life is garbage.
So, I'm gonna go make a lot of booze.
Oh,
A
and
lot.
so this is
Booze.
actually a part where it's really good that the audio's not on my side, because whenever that truck that he's shooting stops in any, like, deviates from its route in any fashion, it makes a really loud revving sound. So,
Alright, I needed 10. This looks like at least 10. Or
I need at least 15.
that's yeah, that's a lot.
Cool.
done.
That one.
I'd rather just get it, honestly. This travel tick thing can be weird, because he moves.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, anything where any quest turn in where the NPC moves is like really awkward at times, because you have to be able to hit it within a tick, and that means
Yeah,
looking at them.
You have to
like,
take your hand
automatically.
off the... Well, you don't have to take your hand off the mouse, but you have to basically take your hand off the mouse to hit the trigger, so you can hit enter to mash through it. It's just really weird.
Yeah. Did you mention your mouse setup, by the way?
Oh, I use 2 mice, so...
We both do.
Yeah, we both play with 2 mice.
I
by the
don't.
way.
I'm only using one mouse. I'm a purist.
You can die.
And also because it doesn't matter for
Yeah,
me.
so, yeah, we bound swap and drop to scroll up and scroll down on our mice. So, yeah, we had to have actually a discussion in the community of whether we could do this or not because of how ridiculous the duping could get. And we ruled that it was okay because of the
Because
fact
you
it's
can
not-
do it with any 2 mice.
You can do it with any 2 mice, and it's not the amount of dupes that count, it's just whether you dupe it, period.
Yep.
Alright, guess what I'm not gonna do this time?
I technically have 3 mice on my desk, actually, I'd just rather point that out.
I'm envisioning this, and it's really hard right now.
We
I
can
can take
show
a
you.
picture and send it. I can take a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you
I've got
just-
one turned upside down, so I still just scroll down, just with my other hand.
reply to the GDQ tweet about our run with that picture, so people can see it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You got
There's
time
a lot
in here.
more. There's a lot more enemies here than normal. Jeez.
There's a cutscene here.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna softlock brick here. I accidentally did that in our last run.
This is I'm speedrunning, taking a tweet or making a tweet.
Are you gonna spell something wrong?
That stop.
Listen. Oh, and if you have a menu open during a cutscene, you just don't see subtitles.
So what you
That's
want?
a small thing.
My phone will load.
You are the biggest badass.
You just gotta do a quest skip here.
Great job. Hey, feel like solving a murder?
Great job. Hey.
Ooh. Jacob's grip on my Triquetra.
Won't Get Fooled Again is hands down the best, like one of the best quests in the game.
Mhm.
Ask around at Moxie and Sans, figure out which one of these identical scum stains pulled the trigger.
This
Otherwise, I'll just
photo.
hang 'em all, and I don't got that
I
kind
believe in you. You can do it.
All right. Thanks, Twitter. Add one. Reply. Tweet. Hashtag live tweeting during a run.
Can you actually make that hashtag?
Live tweeting during a run?
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta destroy those targeting beacons.
Oh, whoops. That's the face.
At this point, we'd kind of just have to wait for.
All right. I hope you enjoy that tweet, Darkman.
Yeah.
A
Brick
little
is,
slow.
Sure did.
Brick
Yeah,
is like
that's my-
super slow.
That's the setup I play with every day. I don't have enough mice.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah, all three of us have 2 mice, just so we can, like, you know, if we do role reversals and stuff. I just don't use my second one. It's pushed over to a corner of my desk.
Attack the beacon.
There it is. There's the first comment about why do I have 3 mice.
Speedruns.
Yay!
People have done weirder stuff for speedruns.
It's absolutely true.
There was that tilt and tumble guy.
I see another beacon. Let's rip it up.
Sure was.
Circles. Avoid those borders,
Oh, I got rustlers, by the way.
Brick is purple,
Good.
by the way.
He sure is. He's very pretty.
To happen.
He's very pretty.
Where's the buzzard? There he is.
Yeah, so Brick, he won't run next to exploding barrels, but if they've already exploded, he'll run through them and just set himself on fire or corrode himself or slag himself. So he looks pretty funny.
While these guys continue doing the wave fights, I'm actually gonna do another quest here. Very important, very important dialogue.
Bandit spooning with a robot.
It's artsy fartsy.
Hurry up, Brick. You're making our speed run slow.
Yeah, Brick advancing in the area is tied to a couple enemy spawns, and also when we hit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stay with him.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
stay with him,
Sorry guys, I'll do everything.
including
Being
lose us
in a
time
menu.
again.
I'll meet you back in section.
Listen, someone has to be the martyr.
I don't think I do anything here, actually. No, wait, I grab
Yes, you do.
Rockaholics.
I do. Is this Overlook? Yeah. Yeah, this is drinking.
To be honest, I got no idea how to get past a door that'll only open for Jack.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've little time. Get to the City of Opportunity. To breach the final door to my chambers.
All right, let me know when we're drunk.
That means
we are
passing a
drunk.
bioscan
Okay.
and speaking a
I'm
pass
so
word
glad that I'm
skills.
drunk.
If you can
I also
kill
got,
Jack's body doubles in Opportunity.
The invitations.
I also got the Bane, and I got the Torture Tears Echo that we keep forgetting.
Cool.
Good. I wanna. Yes, I can get the quest. All right, this is my big moment.
Why are you putting stuff in front of the door?
I did
Look,
it.
it's fine. Just don't touch it. It's fine.
This is a standard run for us.
I don't know what
Well,
you're complaining
actually,
about.
this is not standard. We're usually yelling at each other a lot more.
Oh, that's true.
You're gonna Jack
Alright,
destroyed-
Shock, apparently I'm supposed to ask you what controllers you use to run this game.
To be fair, my controller is
I've
plugged
done-
in.
I've done 3. I've beat this game with a Guitar Hero controller. I've beaten it with Donkey Kong bongos, 4 of them, 4 sets of bongos.
So 8 bongos total.
Yeah,
Okay.
8 bongos total, and I've also beaten it with 2 DJ Hero turntables.
It's actually impressive.
I have at least 3 more controllers I plan on trying.
And one of them I get to help with.
Yeah, I just kind of, at some point in whenever I'm bored one weekend, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna beat this game and spend like 5 hours beating the game. So I just play it with stupid controllers.
So, this area.
Yeah. So opportunity is fun.
Kinda. Sorta.
Yeah.
Ish.
Do a lady a
Where is the
Oh,
key?
I'm gonna be a little slow. Sorry.
So,
Restacking infinite ammo.
there's a very long auto scroller in this area that we have to wait for, and everything else can be done about 3 or 4 minutes faster than the auto scroller itself.
Yeah.
So
Luckily, I found it, and then FC figured out why it happens. There's a skip for this area where, for these first 2 parts, where the constructor sits down and starts slicing the thing in half, if you kill all the enemies in its area before it shows up, and then you kill all the enemies again, it leaves the area immediately. I actually shut up so Shock would hear that line. His favorite,
I didn't say anything.
His-
I didn't say anything.
his favorite line in the game.
Haven't heard Jack that angry since I kicked his
Oh, hey, here. Do you want the Rustlers one?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Can you drop it again?
I'll do it for you later.
Yeah. Well, just drop it after this wave.
for this little bit, I'm actually the only one that's splitting up a bunch. They can clear their wave
So.
fights very quickly.
See, there goes
So
the
I went and did a
constructor.
couple important things beforehand, and then now I'm doing all of this wave fight early, so we can actually finish this one before the constructor actually makes it over here.
Yeah, that constructor that spawn, these constructors that spawn, are the last 2 enemies in the wave. So as long as those die, we're fine. Now the wave's gonna restart.
Once we kill everything, it'll
At
do the
some
exact same
point.
thing again. I know he said it's done, but it's not done. Don't worry about it.
There's the enemies.
Yeah, there we go.
Sometimes it just takes a second for them to actually start spawning.
Again, those spawn locking things, but because even if you don't see them on your map, you can still have enemies spawned.
Yeah, I think you guys need to go clear out some of the spawn locks.
In fact, on the third one here, we have a theory that that it would be possible if you could spawn one of the enemies that spawns after the third one is complete.
There it is.
So once we kill this other one, like that. Oh wait, there's another one, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well,
It's just finished anyways, it's fine.
yeah, because we had a ton of enemies in other locations of the map, the wave just finished normally.
See why you'd want to tear that particular statue down. Clearly you're illiterate.
So from here on out, it is a complete auto-scroller, nothing we can do to speed it up,
Yeah.
other than just
There's
fight the
one
enemy.
line of dialogue we can skip actually, but it's like it doesn't affect the speed of the actual fight itself. Oh, here. Wrestler's gun, right here.
Oh, yeah. Where?
My foot.
Thanks.
Thanks, dude.
I have
That's
to...
like nearly identical.
What?
That's like nearly identical.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mind, like, not having a rustlers.
So, alright, so now I'll mention another side effect of all this duplicating that we're doing of weapons. There are guns in the game made by the character, or that have the branding of Moxie, who's one of the characters. All of her guns have an implicit healing on them, so any damage you do while they're in your hand, you get healed for. So that also gets transferred onto our character. So now I have a little bit of permanent healing on my character. So even if I shoot, and I don't have the Moxie weapon in my hand, I will still get healed for it.
Like angels, demons,
I'm gonna do the same thing later, but with inventory. Not inventory merging. Yeah, what's it called? Merging?
just standard merging, yes.
Yeah. If I call it inventory merging, the Borderlands community will come through my screen and punch me.
Because there's already something else with that
Okay,
name.
but names are dumb. Everything is arbitrary.
It's very common for the Borderlands community to have the same or different name for the same trick in like 5 different ways.
Yeah. By the way, these enemies I'm killing right now, these are what we had the theory about. If there was a way we could get these to spawn early, we feel like we could skip to the end of this wave. But
Yep.
since
That's
it's...
probably not possible.
Yeah, it's probably not possible.
also ought to know complaining about opportunities lost is considered verbal littering. Hey kids, did you know what your mommies and daddies gave up so
Oh,
you
118 coach.
live an opportunity?
Oh, can I, like, have that?
Your family is
Oh, I don't think I can use it yet. Yeah, I'll just give it to you actually.
I don't have ammo. I don't have space in my inventory, so keep it.
Never mind. Okay.
What? I like to manage my inventory by not managing my inventory.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
It absolutely is. If I don't look at my inventory, it's managed.
That no.
Uh,
I'm just gonna kind of move on with my life.
Listen, this is galaxy brain thinking right here. This is what you need to be a speedrunner.
Whatever you say, man.
Saves time.
Okay, sweetie. So I'm just increasing critical damage while I wait because there's nothing I can really do here.
Yeah. I stand here and wait. I think I missed the ground somehow.
I'm really
That. What?
I'm really
I,
proud.
I
of you.
looked at the ground and shot, and I didn't get all the pellets to hit the ground.
I'm proud of you.
Anarchy.
What's it like to wake up in the morning?
Well, waking up this morning sucked. I slept like 6 hours.
Hi there. This is a message from
Didn't mean for you to answer the question, but okay.
Dude, I'm not doing it. I'm
Why'd
just.
you ask?
I'm
why'd you
standing
ask the
here. What else
question?
am I doing?
All questions are meant to be answered.
Exactly.
I'm specifically not picking up the voice modulator here on purpose. Hopefully to get a dialogue skip here in a second.
Laser party.
Ah, that was late. Whatever.
Now, you should be fine because it should override this line.
Just tell me when it
We're
completes.
good. Go.
Okay, good. We've made it work, regardless.
Yeah. So, like, really something you should know there. If we don't complete that quest with the constructor, that's a 9-minute-ish time loss
Yep.
because we have to restart the whole thing from
Where am I
scratch.
going?
Party. Did we start the
Well,
party?
we have to.
I got the invitations.
I'll go to
I
Moxie.
think.
I already had the invitation. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll go to market.
Fine.
Someone needs to go to Scooter.
I'm there.
Okay. Go to start a party. All right. Now we just wait here for 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
I hate you.
Pushes glasses up on nose, gets shoved into locker.
That's so rude.
If
Wait,
you hate them, why are you playing?
wait,
On that job.
wait,
Nah,
forgot something.
What did we forget?
Home movies.
Ooh,
that's
FC
fine.
forgot something. FC forgot something. Yay! I mean, that's
Not a
bad.
big deal.
Yay!
It's literally like half a minute, maybe.
Oh, did you, Daisy?
Chuck?
Chuck?
See.
Chuck!
Uh-oh.
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 That's not good.
Shock, come back.
Here we go.
Just Chuck dead.
Boy, I hope not.
Everybody. Lily, Mordecai, you're protecting the city. Rick will provide
Baby,
Hang on.
please.
And I'll climb up. Yeah. Why ain't I going? I gotta pay Hyperion back for Bloodwing.
Come back.
Bet you will, but for now, I need you protecting Sanctuary in case this is just another trap. You'll get your payback, Mordecai. I promise.
Quick, revive him.
Say so.
I'm trying.
Vault Hunter. We have a
Try
Something
harder.
something tells me an axe doesn't really work for that.
I actually think he may have gone, like, to the bathroom.
that'll atomize you.
Maybe.
Bunker carrying enough firepower to
I
blow
hope
the
he hasn't disconnected yet, so that's probably what happened.
That's his way of saying we're probably gonna die.
Is there like an automatic disconnect?
Yeah. If he disconnected, he would get kicked.
Hi, I was here totally the whole time. What's up?
Yeah, so we actually... we were worried you DC'd.
No,
Because you just
I
stopped talking.
a Galaxy Brain play. I went to the bathroom because I had to go. To
That,
the
see, I knew it. I was like, he went to the bathroom.
Oh, bless.
Hi, what's up?
Thing. Yeah, alright, good. Go. Anyway, stuff happened there.
I love and appreciate all of you.
Probably go back to opportunity soon.
Oh yeah, we should have done it here. Oh well.
After
just do it
after
again.
Angel.
It's after no, because it'll be locked. Home movies is Lilith. So we'll have to do it at the
Yeah, at the end.
At the
Okay.
end. Oh well, whatever.
It's fine. Do it during cleanup.
We'll do it or we'll do it right after Warrior, just so I don't forget. People help remind me to do that because I'm gonna forget.
Oh yeah, and this well, if I don't completely suck, you can actually go around that wall. But it's okay because I sucked, so I can't even show you.
Shock chat's asking if you washed your hands.
Yes, I did. My soap is fancy Bed Bath & Beyond soap. It smells good.
What if I don't believe you?
I can take a picture of the soap if you want. I can do that tweet as well.
Hey, anyone
Can I
can take a picture of soap.
you to make sure you actually doing the run.
I will like get a piece of paper, write a word on it, and take a picture with the soap.
How does that prove that you washed your hands, though?
Do you want me to send a smell through the internet?
Yes. Can you do
Okay.
that?
Amy, I was told to yell at you to do home movies.
Yeah, yell at me in like an hour or so.
Yell at me, but in an hour.
Can I schedule a yelling from you?
I don't know if that's possible.
Is Darkman our new Google assistant?
Alexa.
Darkman, remind me in an hour.
That was a 421 pre-bunker. That was pretty good.
Neat.
That force field protects the final.
The weird. That's if you have to go slow to go fast. Yes,
True.
logic.
But at the same time, it only saves like
A second.
2 seconds.
2 seconds, 3.
Maybe.
It's really weird to slow down and audio trips over itself in a specific way. Now we just wait for all these autocannons to spawn. It's completely RNG which one spawns when, but they only spawn once each.
Yeah, this is one of the few spots of the run where you have to adapt with your co-op partners and figure out who's gonna shoot what.
Luckily, since the two of them are running at the speed of sound, there's not that much adapting that you have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, close enough. Actually, he's
even-
having a midlife crisis and can't figure out what franchise he wants to be in.
What? Oh, it's a Sonic joke.
Yeah, Sonic joke. XD.
XD!
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Commando.
And his
Beep beep.
And we're gonna come over into this corner because it actually semi-manipulates the bunker's AI, so that it actually comes over here most of the time. He can still just decide to lose this time no matter what we do, but it's okay.
The bunker isn't a place. That's the bunker. Meet the BNK3R.
Hi, guys.
It is defense by
FC, why are your textures like? Oh, they weren't loaded for a second.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
All right, you got it.
We'll just
Other
stay here
side,
until he
I
comes.
think.
No, we'll just stay here until he comes in, because last time he juked us.
He's coming. He's coming. Yep. Told you.
Alright, hey, bunker's a hard boss, right?
Extremely.
Real hard.
They're real hard.
Video game. At this point, the game is just kind of a platformer and not really a shooter.
Our damage is irrelevant. It's just how quickly we move.
Got a perfect dunk. What up? Get at me.
Finally.
Finally, I've been getting them constant. I just haven't mentioned it.
I'm proud of you.
So mean.
True. Big if true.
Big if true.
I'm nearly there, soldier. I'm climbing up the rear of the control core.
Alright, I get to check loot while they do the important things. I don't know. Actually, I do the important thing. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
The password is with
That voice might the bane.
So while we have a moment, do you guys want to talk about, well, particularly
sure.
Amy and Shaq, you want to talk about your co-op run at SGDQ?
Sure.
Ready? Go.
So
Sorry.
we're going to be running the pre-sequel, which is the third game in the series, second game story-wise.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than this run. It's a little bit harder. The early game hits us like a truck because the scaling is a lot meaner in that game.
And also, there's no speed glitch, so we're
Yep.
both equally useful for like a good hour or so, and then after probably a little after midway through the run, I start to kind of take off again.
And then for about the last 20 minutes of the run, we're basically invincible.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty funny run. There's a lot of glitches in that game that are possible that aren't in this game just because the movement is different. We get a double jump in that game, and so that lets us go out of bounds a lot easier.
We can also skip like most of the dialogue in the game because of the properties with the echo that we're using here. Instead of it being single use though, it's infinite use, so we can just basically skip any line that we want to. So the game's just a lot shorter from that alone.
Also, I'm not running it.
Yeah, FC will be
I'll just be
commentating
watching.
for us.
You'll be there in spirit.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure he
Moral
wants
support.
to be.
Yeah.
The quality of the game has nothing to do with your run, okay? I will mostly be nice to the game, I think.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
Hold on.
I think.
How is he
All right,
gonna
hold
be
it,
there
hold-
in spirit?
Hold up. Tell me when.
Go.
At a time skip.
I mean, behind them is in spirit, right?
Yeah.
No, that's physically behind them. That doesn't make
No.
any sense.
Physically
that
in
doesn't-
spirit.
I'm not following you.
It's like, no, it's like the spirit bomb. You know, he's putting his hands up and stuff.
Gonna do a 2-hour spirit bomb.
So
Well,
you're gonna have it to be continued for 3 episodes and then finally come back to the conclusion.
Yeah, you're gonna be charging up for the entire run, and then at the very end, you're just gonna, like, stream a lot, and then, I don't know, like, blow up the, like, fire a spear bomb or something.
Alright, sure.
Exactly. Anime.
Okay, so if you're interested in seeing Funkin make a spirit bomb for 2 hours, the run will be at 3:38 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday, June 29th.
Oh yeah, the time.
Darkman, have I ever told you how much I appreciate you?
No, but thank you.
Good. I mean,
I owe you a hug at SGDQ now.
All right, sounds good.
So, by the way, this isn't basically an auto-scroller for 6 minutes.
we're, like,
So,
not
like,
paying attention at
yeah,
all.
so
It's just shoot the enemies in the face.
So questions like, I don't know, anime memes or anything can really be discussed here because
Yeah.
the only thing we can do is just dialogue skip.
And
we
run
can,
in circles.
Oh yeah, and run in circles and play Speed Racer.
We can answer any questions you want, honestly. If people have questions about the run, about us.
So what?
Piggyback on Amy for TPS.
There you go.
Ugh,
Please just sit on his shoulders for the
I
entire
mean, I'm
run.
gonna be wearing a trash can, so, like...
I'll just...
Thanks for the spoilers.
Well, no, that's my skin in as Claptrap.
Fair.
Yeah. Claptrap has a bunch of skins, and one of them is a trash can. And it's great because Claptrap is. I like
Trash
him. I think
trap.
he's underrated. But
Absolutely overrated.
a lot of people dislike him.
Absolutely overrated.
Ooh, it's a very important question, Shock. What scent of soap do you have?
It's called turquoise water, I think.
How do you smell turquoise?
I don't know. Ask Bed Bath & Beyond.
Man, you bought the soap.
Because it smelled good.
Smelled like turquoise.
Alright, so this is Buck Up right here. I could just stand in the fire and not die.
Oh, Bath and Body Works. Sorry, I was corrected. It's Bath and Body Works. Do I need to go make another live tweet during a run with the picture?
Probably.
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 Okay, I'll be back then.
Well, wait, hang on. You have to dialogue skip here.
I can do it. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, wait. Oh, can you take a picture for me, Daisy? Can you take a picture and tweet for me?
Alright,
Thank
we're
you.
all just kind of hanging out. What's up, guys?
Alright.
Just so reply to that tweet. Thank you. I love you.
There you go. The multi-talented runners of Borderlands 2.
That's right.
This is about par for the course. For, like,
Yep.
our runs.
Alright.
Just wait until later.
I'm ready. Tell me when.
Go.
Well, I shot way too fast. Sorry, I'm a little early.
Picture of the soap itself. That's all that matters.
I got a little excited, my bad.
I can't echo here because I used it already. Oh well.
Alright, so now...
Best Angel, we're good.
It's fine.
Alright, cool. We can use this one.
FC, you wanna join me over here?
No.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you.
go out of bounds, actually.
Oh, alright, see you later.
Tell me when Lilith talks.
Ready? This wall doesn't exist.
Bye.
Whee!
Kind of guy who deserves to die.
And there's
Alright,
the
the tweet should have went through, by the way, Darkman. I hope you
There's the-
appreciate it.
cutscene housing.
So
there
Roland's fine.
Alright.
He's just hanging out down here waiting for us.
Well, that's a deathling. Okay, bye. So I'm doing a death skip here. Normally you have to watch this huge cutscene and then travel out to a certain area, but you can die and it spawns you right in front of the fast travel station. So I can just do this and then
FC,
just
wait
teleport
for
out of here.
me.
You can also go all the way out here by doing that.
Hi.
Okay, no buck up for me.
Well,
Let's see.
it spawned way too. You got down here way too fast.
Come on, man.
Thank you for tweeting the soap. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's very important. We appreciate it. It is indeed turquoise waters.
Friggin' vault. Ball hunter. All we got left.
Oh hey, I got Michael Marmalade.
What?
I forgot his name.
Memorable.
Oh, all right. Close enough.
This is the joys of running with someone like me.
This way. This
Listen.
way. Remember where I was going for a second.
Walk this way.
Thanks, Aerosmith.
No, that was it was Igor from the classic movie Young Frankenstein.
Thanks, Aerosmith. I'm not getting the car spawns, and I think we're like 2 more short.
You could just swap to the mission.
Wait, what? How are we missing?
Oh, we got a fake car over here. I'll clear it out. Hang on.
Yeah, clear it out.
Got it.
We're missing a lot of cars. We might have to come back. This is odd. I'm not getting any car spawns at all.
I mean, we could just like come back after Lynchwood, like usual.
That's fair.
Alright, so someone earlier was asking if we kill the rednecks. We absolutely do. Murder the rednecks. It is actually faster by about a second to kill them. Because the quest turn in is then on the same side as the travel.
Also, don't die. I can find another car, 'cause I don't know where the cars are.
Okay.
This is really odd to be this low on those quest items. I'm done, technically.
Okay, well, hit the travel anyway.
It's a lot of spider ants to massacre.
Alright, this is probably one of the chaotic sections of the run. There's
Map
just
is
be a lot of
fun.
There's a lot we have to do, and we're gonna do it in about 5 minutes. Just going
3.
back and forth.
It's literally in 3
sorry.
minutes.
Sorry,
Yep.
the whole split is 5 minutes, I
Yeah.
should say.
So, I really don't know what to talk about because there's too much to talk about.
We're doing
I'm gonna play-
every
I'm
single
gonna play
quest in
Mega Man.
Lynchwood in one shot, which, if you know the quest in Lynchwood, is a lot of them.
Hey, Darkman, you like Mega Man, right?
I do like Mega Man.
Okay, you should watch my screen for a second. I'm gonna emulate Mega Man zips.
Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, cool. I just
Okay.
teleported.
Alright,
That
that's it.
that actually saves time. It saves like 1 second
Slightly.
Yeah.
to teleport
If
backwards
you
like that.
stand on that quest item and pick it up, it just teleports you. It's the only item that does that. It's
Yep.
just weird.
No
So it
one
has
knows
nothing to do
why.
with your speed, it just
Yep.
does.
It's speed
You can
and
be
swag.
You can be standing still with a slow character, and it'll still do it. It's weird.
He went for it.
There's more for the Bane, everybody's favorite gun that we won't use ever.
Never.
I mean, I can.
Or you could
physically
not.
can, but I care about my ears and everybody else's ears, so I won't.
You make it sound like you like having eardrums.
I do actually. I know that's really weird, but I like ears.
Okay.
My own specifically, I guess I should say. I don't know.
Promise you wouldn't talk about this.
Look, it's okay. Kinda.
Got one.
All right, I'm gonna run towards the
You can run towards the train if
Yeah.
you want.
train. I thought I was just gonna run towards the bottom of the thing.
I think I sent the elevator back down. Let's see.
It doesn't matter.
So there's
There might
another
be
RNG
skags at the
quest
bottom.
here.
Actually, yeah, that's actually a good route. I didn't even think about that because you can get those skags.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Kill
Sometimes
these
they don't spawn though.
Tags. And it says you have to shoot them in the mouth to get their tongue, but it's not. It's just random.
I always
We got 'em.
try to shoot him in the mouth.
It sucks equally as much.
Yeah.
Did you get?
Yes,
one?
we're done.
Cool.
We're done.
I'm done with that. You got
So
the
now,
elevator.
here's Dukino, someone I've been taking care of the entire time. And we're gonna do a skip with his AI a little bit. You can now set it up. I have it accepted.
All right, hold up. Let me hit the fast travel.
Yeah, Shock's gotta hit that fast travel first. This skip is really weird. We discovered it kind of accidentally. If we hit the fast travel in the center, and then someone else hits this fast travel, and then we jump off the edge here, it just
I think
kind
you
of...
got it.
I just got it, yeah. It just kind of completes the Dukino thing, and he stops where he is, and then I can clear out the mine.
You should see him stop on my screen shortly.
Did it? Did it
didn't
not?
work.
No.
How did that not work? That's really bad.
We should just have it on there consistently.
I did it.
It got a...
Then you just have to
I
wait.
touched the front. I touched the front of the mine, and it worked.
Okay.
Yeah. You just need to have it on this quest constantly, and then that, you know, see, it just stops as if he was in the room.
It's really, like, none of us understand how it works.
It doesn't make sense why it works. It's one of those. It works because yes.
It works because, okay.
Already.
Are we done with
then.
spider ants, by the way? Or
Yes.
Should I go?
It's just cars.
All right. Yeah. I see one right here.
I'm gonna, like...
So you head to the other side of the map. I'll
Me?
scan this area. Yeah.
Okay.
Where is the? Did you pick up the piece?
No, it might have been fake.
That I guess that was fake then.
We're gonna have to turn in the quest before we leave, because we never come back here.
Yep.
Yeah. No. I got a bunch of fake enemies over here. They're all dead though. You should drive to the travel.
Me? Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's a good idea.
I got a car. This rarely happens. It's fake. Come on, spawn in.
How are they?
Thank you.
Okay.
2 more.
I'm gonna just mark the quest so that we can see anything that's down.
You might just have to leave.
You've
because
got
they
you've
might
got
be
one
spawn screwed.
over in the center, over by
No,
dust spawn.
those are not car spawned.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a car over by dust spawn. You go there.
No, that's an area waypoint.
Yep.
No, there was specifically a car driving. So
You got one FC.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You have fulfilled.
Okay. I'll place him. Get ready.
yep, ready.
Just put those ornaments all around the garage.
Yeah, Darkman, that's the command you're stealing.
Badass once
Thank you.
they're up. People are gonna see that hot. That one's looking good.
Go.
Go.
All right, that took a little longer than usual.
It's unlucky on the spawns, really. There's nothing
Yeah.
I can really do to prevent that. If I don't get 4 the first time we go back to the dust, then it can cause a huge amount of problems. Please? Yes. Thank
No,
you.
I missed, and then I hit FC.
That's true.
Don't forget customer service this time, by the way.
Yep. I got it. So while they do the story things, I'm doing some of a side quest, which is kind of interesting because none of the other like time-based ones pause when you travel, but this one does. It also gives you way more time than you need, so it's really, really, really weird. Hang on.
Travel. It's one of the weird ones to pick up because Mal moves.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can you give me that shotgun, please?
Yep, go. Alright, this is the worst RNG section probably in the entire run. We're gonna pick up this quest over here in the corner of the map, and we just have to keep killing enemies and hope we get 4 random drops. And it's just hope.
It literally can be random.
Yep.
Like
We want to get all 4 by the time we leave, but it can take immensely longer.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be one of those things where like it ends the run if we don't get it, and we have to use it back
Why
up.
am I
But
having trouble with this?
it just means that we'll have to come back and retry the area.
Got one. That's a good start.
This is also normally the time of the run where, because they spawn lock me super hard, so I actually just sit here and I don't have to touch my computer for like 2 minutes. I just normally play Pokemon, actually.
We're trying to convince him to learn Red Blue Glitched, but he hasn't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet because I gotta run it in a. Well, actually, this would have been the perfect time to do it. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Darkman, you put us in GDQ. Shock will learn red blue glitch and do it
Pokemon
during this
in-
section.
No comment.
Smart man.
When I could just pull up Pokemon Rest right now. I mean, that's fine, right?
Yeah, but your Pokemon are named
Oh yeah, I really shouldn't.
creative
That's a bad
things.
Very, very wonderfully named.
You let chat name it.
Yep. I just remembered. Thank you for.
You're welcome.
Wow.
I'm here for you.
Shockwave's bad, man.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Unfortunately, this
Let's
area is like,
Let's do something productive. Darkman, ask me questions.
hey, I got like
Did you get
reviews.
all of them?
All but one so
Madman.
far. Okay, 4. Got it.
That's
All right.
okay.
Well, I'm not doing anything
There's
now.
another that's never happened before.
Yeah, usually I get all the clues.
I practiced my RNG, okay?
Thanks.
So on a scale of 1 to eternally sad, how sad are you that Borderlands 3 was not announced today?
Meh.
We
Indifferent.
expected it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
I mean,
you didn't get a
to
better
be-
answer from 3 runners of the game, but we're all like, meh.
To be fair, Gearbox literally said they weren't going to announce it today, so we didn't expect them to.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Yeah, we're not. No, I wasn't really expecting anything because Gearbox themselves are not there. So their publishing company is there, but they themselves are not there.
meanwhile, we're just kind of waiting. All 3 of us. There's nothing else to do.
I'm
This
shooting
area
people,
sucks.
but you know. Yeah, I'm actually super late this time. They killed my thing while I wasn't watching.
It's okay. You've got like 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years.
I only have to do one thing in this area, which is this generator right here. They have to do a bunch of other stuff.
True. Soon we'll even join up. Act like we're friends
Shut
or
up,
something.
Rick.
You're all
Can I
friends?
can I just come to your
Kinda.
house and just like, can we just like switch roles in the middle of the run?
You could. I mean,
I mean, you guys could probably switch roles during like Finks.
I
We
I
literally
honestly,
could.
I honestly think that your controls would screw me up more than anything else.
What? Just play on my setup.
No.
I'm gonna spread the gospel of the best control setup ever.
No, your controls are objectively wrong.
No, they're the
But
greatest.
I didn't actually blow up the.
Oh,
the
I thought you
ringer.
did because you ran
No.
up the thing.
Yeah, I did. I just hit the button and left. Hang on, I
See,
got this.
please.
Look, I have the backup. It's fine. You were talking about me going over to your house, and I got excited. I'm sorry.
Still screaming at each other. Marshall Freeman.
Anyway, my
Yeah,
setup is menus
still
on 1 through
screaming at each
5,
other.
weapons on 6 through 9.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
It's great.
It's just wrong.
Experience relic. It's a little late, but
Oh yeah.
probably put that on.
I mean, we'll get more from Mortar.
Oh boy.
Oh, there you go. There's a zip. FC.
Oh,
I played Mega
5%
Man
more.
again.
Aw.
Cheater.
This is Mega Man. This is Mega Man right here.
Screamer, there's no ground under you. How are you standing?
This is fine.
But the sky's gotta be
That elevator's just plain old weird.
A little bit.
Oh, so one thing that just happened to me that, like, we could have mentioned a lot earlier, but it really doesn't affect us much. If you get shot, you don't count as being on the ground, so you can't jump. So that can really screw up some setups in certain places.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. Which actually worked perfectly. I'm a god.
Sanctuary, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Or no, this is Arid Nexus?
Oh yeah. Sorry. No. Travel out the door.
Yeah,
Yep.
door.
Accidentally did the best thing ever.
got some slabs heading in.
Ooh, that was way closer than I would have liked it to be.
Slabs coming in.
That bacon, though.
Go.
Jump off the east end of the tower.
That was really good ending.
Bring it back. Well done.
We're gonna be fine on XP.
We should be fine.
Maybe.
I'm like
Find out.
feel like we're a little lower than normal.
I mean, FC, just kill some of these guys down here.
No, I have things I have to do right now.
Oh, I will kill some of these guys down here.
I find King Long and shoot him. Hey, speaking of,
Alright,
the
we
XP
should
buddy.
be fine on XP now.
Yep.
Because we have quests to turn in, like, everywhere.
Yep. And we need to be 25 coming up in a second.
Yeah, for basically the most broken glitch on
Ever?
earlier patches of the game. Hit pump station 1. Pump station 1.
I know. I know.
We just changed this route like last week and just found out we can save like 30 seconds. So we're doing something new. Good.
But that was as fast as I could travel. That travel station takes a while to come up.
Yep, they all do.
We saved a bunch of time then. Right, do. Oh hey, the purple gun is still floating here from Michael. Cool, tell me when to go.
You can
Should
go
be
whenever.
able to go, yeah.
Sorry.
Travel.
Had to think for a second. Had to travel to the fridge.
Yep. Sure do.
So this is why we
Hey.
had to get the fridge travel from earlier. There is a wave fight in here that we have to do all 5 waves of because it's a quest.
Sorry, I'm setting this up because I need to. Go.
What are you setting up?
Infinite ammo.
Let's set it up in
And-
there.
I need to do it here. So that way I can
He has
help
to do
with
it
the
early.
fight. Yeah, I have to do it with the wave fight. Alright,
Big
so this
SMH.
is the Evil Smasher gun. This gun, it gives you, or it's meant to give you a buff to itself, where it increases damage, magazine fire rate, and a whole bunch of other stats about the gun a lot. You can transfer that onto your character, so anytime you see us have this explosion go off in the face, we're having a chance to basically increase the stats on our guns to do way more damage, way more fire rate, way more accuracy. Like any stat you would want buffed on the gun will be buffed. And you can stack the buff as well.
So I'm gonna go stand in
So-
the corner for a while and do that.
Yeah.
Me too, only not the corner.
So I'm trying to kill things as fast as possible because Amy needs to set up enough because of his close enough skill. He can just kill things as, like, literally at this moment they spawn, he'll kill them. So I just need to get 1 stack. If I can get it.
Hope everybody likes this audio. It's great.
Riveting gameplay right here.
Watch me stare at a wall and my gun explode.
Good enough for me. At least for
So
now.
FC's got one. I got one too. So you should look at his magazine in the bottom right corner along with mine. It's way bigger than it should be. Basically, the bigger stack we have, the bigger our magazine will be, and you can just tell the stack of how much damage you'll do based on your magazine.
Essentially,
So-
we're just stacking the actual buff chance on our character and getting as many buffs at once as possible.
That one felt good.
Yeah, so these
Oh.
rocket launchers are totally normal. This is totally fine. Don't worry about it.
True.
There we go.
So now we start using
Yeah,
rocket
that was a
launchers
good one.
everywhere.
And once Amy's done, then he'll actually take over as the damage dealer, and we won't have to really worry about it anymore.
Alright. Now we're all set up to annihilate the rest of the game. FC, can you button?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so now, Amy, would you like to do the honors to demonstrate why you're so broken?
I sure would. So, like I said earlier, Gage doesn't have to aim. So, there's enemies? No, there's not. I don't have to see the enemies. I can just fire kind of close to them and they die.
Yep, and his gun is just shoots way faster than it should.
I love that the perk is called close enough.
Yeah. So, it was funny. In designing the perk, they intentionally intended it for people who aren't as good at shooters. So like Gage's tree with close enough was intended to be like, you know, when you have, you know, your buddy who's really bad at, like, you know, Borderlands or fucking Call of Duty or something, come over to your house and play Gage, and he'd still be able to have fun because he'd be killing things with close enough. And now we can use that to go really, really fast.
Yep.
Shock FC, is there something you're not telling me?
The secret is I'm bad at video games.
Don't spoil the secret, Darkman. We don't want to tell him.
All right.
We'll tell him when he's older. Even though I'm the youngest one here.
Yeah, that's true. I'm also doing another side quest that we were supposed to do a long time ago because this gun's really weak. It introduces weapon types called E-Tech, which are supposed to be these really big super weapons, but most of them, at least, well, about half of them are really, really bad actually. So we're just going to use this really bad gun that's now a really good gun in here, and I'm just trying to sneak in kills when I can to be able to go a little bit faster here.
Also, sorry, not sorry.
No!
Yes, you are.
No! Also, Chad, I got rid of the beeping sound. That was my shield. Constantly refilling. So.
You may not be sorry now, but you're gonna be.
I am not evil. There's another gun I can do that with later.
And you shouldn't, because that gun is also bad.
They sure are. There are 3 total, and you can actually stack them onto your character permanently.
Yep.
So that no matter what weapon you use, you still hear it. Which is why we don't.
And there was a theory at one point that if we stacked enough of that, it would break the dialogue triggers in the game, so there would just be no dialogue.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Thank God, because I would literally just turn my audio off. I would run in silence.
Yep.
I mean, you don't like hearing robot voices screaming in your ear constantly?
No.
Oh.
So yeah, now my gun's like, this is my sniper rifle now. This is a rocket launcher. And this is my pistol. This is totally fine. It's just vibrating in my hand. It's totally normal.
Someone asked, doesn't the Bane also slow you down?
Well,
Yeah.
it does if you're not Axton, because we have so much speed and so many stacks that that speed loss actually doesn't affect us at all.
But you can also stack the speeds, speed slowdown if you want to.
Let's not though. Say we did.
I disagree.
The small optimization that I've been doing, if you've been noticing, is I kill myself and respawn so I can turn in the quest the moment that they're done. Because otherwise I have to wait for these doors to open and then run back out here, whereas then I can just turn in the quest and then run back in, so I can save just a tiny bit of time every time.
Really, he's just making excuses for not wanting to do anything right now.
I mean, I can pick up the Bane again, if you want.
No, you're good.
It's right here, so...
Are we done
fine, man.
with thing?
Yes. We are done with the E-Tech quest.
What's up, by the way? I'm on your head.
The buzzer just hit FC in the head. Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up?
Let's go! I have a turret now.
Alright, there we go. That's a stack I'm happy with.
This is car stratting. Goodbye.
We'll show that off for more hilarious effect later.
That was just really rude.
Yeah, so when you're down, you normally can't stand on other players' heads, but when you're down, you can. And that used to be useful in a speedrun, because you could just carry the gauge places.
It was the best strat ever, and it's gone, and I'm sad.
Yep.
Ooh, a new rocket launcher.
I could actually, get on FC's head and Shock could, like, visually show it off after the next, next wave.
What do you want me to do?
I could car strat onto FC's head, and then you could visually show it off, because I don't think a lot of people saw it when you were running around on my head.
I mean, I'll just do it on FC.
Also that.
Or that, yeah.
It's because you have to do stuff.
That's true. It's really creepy watching Fight for Your Life Axton run around.
You just
Yeah?
just kind of hop around everywhere.
Looks like a horror movie thing, just coming straight
Crawling
at
on one knee.
you. Yeah. He's like,
It's fair.
he's trying to propose to you, and he's coming real quick.
Also, this button still works. Don't worry about it. Why?
I can
Stab-
make
oh.
the screen turn purple.
Thanks, I really appreciate it. I love watching this at... Well, actually, I was only at 50 FPS there.
It's
so.
turquoise, alright?
Oh, like my soap?
Yeah.
It's turquoise.
I actually never even looked at that tweet.
You should.
Some people liked the tweet. Thank you for liking the tweet about soap. I'm really glad.
So a fun side effect about smashing. I now can't shoot this rocket in front of me. It just goes through him because it's going so fast.
Yep. Give a shout out to Glavin, who replied with fresh spring garden soap. I'll have to go try that soap now. You've enlightened me. Dialogue
Alright,
skip. Woo.
no, thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Oh, yeah. Hi, FC. Let's be friends.
Okay.
So this is what car striding looks like. Whee! Hang on while I kill things real quick.
Here's a turret
Yeah.
on my head. And now I pushed him off.
Okay, bye.
Like I said, used to be super useful, and no, it's not.
You can
sad.
actually do it to enemies as well, so an enemy will carry you around.
Yep. It's actually really helpful when you want to crit enemies. If you just down yourself on top of their head and then just shoot down.
You just become just a giant walking bomb. Which
Essentially.
constantly explodes.
You're basically one of the midgets from the game. Just get on a Goliath's head.
Essentially.
It's the solo co-op build.
Imagine if that was a thing you could do, is just spawn an enemy and then get them to run you around the game.
It'd be pretty good.
Yeah, so sadly, again, there's just nothing I can do here. I just kind of have to wait. This is normally a game where I play Pokemon, but yeah, for reasons I should not do that. I could look at trees online and try to buy trees again.
Could, and also you could
Really
also not and just
really
say you
scraping
did.
the bottom of the barrel for stuff to do during this.
I have nothing to do. I mean, what else should I do here?
I don't know. Talk to us, be friends. You know.
You guys
Oh,
are
did-
friends?
Yeah. We're great friends.
I keep thinking we are, but apparently we're not.
You talk to
This is
Dark
the
Man.
co-op run, not a friend run. I mean,
Yeah.
you could watch the
Is
Sony
it-
E3
Can you spell
conference.
friend with co-op? No, so it's not. There's no friends here.
Why would you watch E3?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. Doesn't have speedruns.
True.
You're right.
Although, I mean, that Square Enix conference, that was kind of a speedrun.
I sort of wish I could actually go out of it. That'd be fun.
I believe in you. You'll find a way.
I'll just paint this sign black.
I see a red sign and I want to paint it black. I'll see myself out, thanks, bye.
See ya.
Slash ban.
Help.
Nah, you're good.
Okay. Oh wait, there's actually one small trick I can do here. I can travel when I finish, and then I can turn it in between travel ticks. That's something I can do. Instead of staring
Go,
at
go,
Fink, I
go.
stare at a wall.
Alright, fridge time. There aren't that many quests here. Really and truly.
Yep.
This section's really quick.
There's one RNG quest here, and that's about it.
Gotta collect a couple things. Namely pizza. Who doesn't like pizza?
It's pepperoni pizza. It's the best
True.
pizza.
Very cold too.
Why isn't it pineapple pizza?
Pineapple pizza's
it-
fine. What's wrong with you?
Against
Pineapple pizza is pretty quality.
Listen, if you like pineapple pizza, sorry. Who hurt you?
You.
Fine. Throw some ham on it.
Yeah, it's the perfect combination. Salt and
Yeah,
sweetness.
I don't know about that.
This is one. This is so. To mention, this is one dialogue we can't skip, or at least don't know a method of how to skip it yet.
We've tried all of the other quests that like are really powerful. I got it. Go.
Wait. Hang on. Rack part. Got it. Okay.
Done. Go. All right. Now we have a rocket launcher.
Yay.
Oops.
We're gonna three horns wide. We're actually
I just went off my ear.
Press split, whatever.
I spawned a car.
we're doing
Oh, yeah,
a bunch
car.
of quests that are actually really low level, things we were supposed to do way earlier, but it's faster to do them now because we're extremely strong.
Done.
Alright, I'm not gonna respawn the car.
Finish monster mass here.
Drop something? Check it out.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of.
That actually skips things.
No, that
It's
actually does.
consistent. Yes,
Okay. I actually didn't know if you just did it on accident.
I'm doing that on purpose now. But
All right. Yeah. There's a lot of quests that we have to we should have done earlier in the game technically, if you're talking from a progression perspective, but there's no reason to, so we just do it while we have Evil Smasher glitch, so everything can just die instantaneously.
Yeah, it's all we're doing all the quests that like don't lead to other quests.
And interestingly enough to note, the quest I just did with Bull and all the skags and all that actually is supposed
I'm
to
done,
be
by the way.
is actually supposed to be locked right now because Lilith is, she's taken by this point. Spoilers.
Remember,
Wow.
don't shoot, by the way, Amy. Don't shoot here.
Got it.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Anyways,
There's a possibility I can crash, so we're trying to minimize the
Yeah.
crash here.
so anyways, just don't worry about it. Whenever you have a quest accepted, even if it gets blocked after the fact, then you can still complete it after it is blocked. You just
We're
can't
good,
turn it in.
yes.
You can still you can still do the objectives of it. You just can't actually turn it in.
Now this area.
I'm gonna push a minecart, so don't watch my screen. I'm just gonna stare at a minecart for 4 minutes.
I mean,
Oh god. Bubbles.
I do something for about 2 minutes and then do nothing.
Oh wait, actually here, no, there's actually something like super technical I should explain here. When FC's done with all the quests in the game, he's gonna do a thing called a game warp, and he's gonna go play Minecraft at the end of this.
True.
So we're gonna do 2 speedruns instead of 1.
I hate you so much for that joke.
But dude, he can technically get a really good weapon.
I mean,
That's
that's
not-
true.
that's
It
not
could
happened
be
yet.
really good.
It's technically not a joke. He could get one of the best duping snipers in the game. So while it's kind of like a joke just to go do it because it's not required at all, you can still get it.
You can also go out to the Dark Souls Easter egg and go play Dark Souls.
Was pushing this minecart for like 5 minutes like intended?
Yep.
Yes.
It's actually,
It is a quest.
This is the entire quest. Is just push a minecart and then you wait for like 30 seconds until it gets destroyed and then you pick stuff up. That's the quest.
it's also affected by your movement speed, so they can do it faster
No,
than I
it's
can.
not.
No, it is to a certain point.
No. It's not.
All right. Well, never
You
mind.
can get there faster.
Yeah.
So he's technically right.
Technically.
Yeah. See, I'm
he
always
didn't
right.
say
Thank you,
anything
Dark Man.
Wrong. It just wasn't fully right.
Amerlin is always right.
I am always right.
Take these new shields. Or not, because I've got full inventory. Hang on.
Yeah, this quest is there's so many quests in this game that you just go into an area and then you just do this one thing so many times. Like, so I just stare at this minecart for a while. There's no, I forget what part it is. Amerlin just does one thing and just kind of sits there for a while. Oh,
I go
the
do
generators
blues.
for
The
the
blue.
flags.
I go do blues quest and then just leave.
All right, ready for the game warp?
Yeah, do the game warp.
Here we are. We're in Minecraft
Where
now.
do we go? Is this Sanctuary?
This is
Yeah,
Sanctuary.
it's Sanctuary. Okay.
God, you weren't lying.
Creepers and everything.
Yep, creepers and everything. Please get a blockhead. We've yet to get a blockhead in a
I'm
run.
going to try for you. I'll practice my RNG plenty to make sure it actually happens.
This is great. I love playing
Image
Gage.
launcher.
You sit here for a while.
An efficiency engineer is a blockhead, right?
Can I look at my
That's yeah.
What,
That's
what
literally
about
the
the
same thing.
hard hand cannon?
That's literally the same thing.
Cool.
Get ready to
There
go.
you
By the
go.
way.
I've been ready.
Okay, ready. And stop. Go.
All right, some high-level gameplay from me there. I hit enter.
I'm so proud of you. Frame perfect.
Frame perfect.
Can you prove it was frame perfect?
That's
Everything
not
is
the
always
question.
frame perfect.
That's not a valid question.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Yeah,
Wrong
funny
area.
story. Those projects I was working on, they're kind of loose. Do me a solid and get rid of them, would you?
All right, we good?
Yep, should be good. As long as we got this just in, we're fine.
Mm-hmm. No, we got this just in before it. This was
Oh,
for
yeah.
Moxie Mash.
Right.
Wait, this just in?
This just in.
This okay, got it.
What is this?
All right, I'm gonna
yes.
try a
It's
jump
that.
right here. Didn't get it.
There is a really cool trick that Amy can do there. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
super
hard. It's nearly impossible, but I can jump from that ledge all the way up there. Unfortunately, I've done it once and then never again. Anyway, this is Hunter Hellquist. He's dead.
No, he's not. He's still talking.
That's true. He actually yells for a long time, and also he's stuck in the floor and vibrating.
Oh, well, that's fine.
All right, bye.
I like this pit. I meant to go in.
Oh
here,
yeah,
I swear.
Scrack.
Thanks, Cracker done.
I've been shooting at them.
They might be.
Remember
They might have like a couple to kill.
I wish enemies
So-
would spawn so I could kill them.
I'm gonna do main quest here. There's a boss.
First
never mind.
enemy, nice.
Never mind. He's gone.
That counted, right? Did I screw it? I think I screwed it. I'm surprised I screwed it. Wait,
No.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been. You'd still see an exclamation point on the map if you screwed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you can grab side quests too early. Like if you just mash enter when you get a side quest, it just won't count.
It's typically the ones that are on the ground that can happen too.
Okay, actually, that was actually nice because I got a skip
Are you
there.
done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yes, you can leave.
That was good then, actually.
Accidental strats.
I'm also gonna reload my pistol by shooting it because that makes sense. If you stack infinite ammo too much, you gain ammo instead of losing it. There's
Makes sense.
logic there, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, just
I mean, you're shooting negative bullets, so
Yeah.
it means the game owes you.
I love shooting negative bullets.
Okay, I'm still spawn locked. I don't have that spawn yet.
I'm standing near nothing, but
Taylor, kill shit.
Well, there's nothing near me.
Just shoot!
Ah! I'll actually shoot Scrack. 'Cause
I killed some rags.
Yep, that worked.
Scrack's actually not done yet, so
That's actually not done yet?
yeah, we're at 16.
I'm gonna go over there then.
Alright, got it. Cracks are
Crack's
done.
done.
No, don't go.
Here we go.
One gun part. Two.
So we need two more.
Only two. Yep.
God.
One.
All right. This is cleanup.
Two.
Okay, I'm going. No.
Found all the gun
Go.
parts. Bring them back here and I'll assemble them for you.
Dang, that was like really close to a gold.
Nice.
Oh, are you split tracking this?
Absolutely.
Okay, no spoilers.
We're 7 minutes behind record right now.
I just said no spoilers.
Come on, man.
But I mean, yeah.
What?
I don't
do it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's not a grenade. Get out of here.
got a claptrap. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I ain't sorry. Why don't
Have you done Tannis and Brick for?
Good job, deputy.
No, we're still missing someone before Tannis and Brick on.
Marcus,
You're a bad dude.
Marcus, Moxie, Scooter, Zed.
Probably Moxie.
Probably Moxie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this
Missing
is
one
gonna
of
be.
them.
So this is a wave
It's probably
fight that we
Moxie. I
have to
didn't talk to
do.
her.
There's a wave fight we have to do for the story quest here. There's really nothing we can do to speed it up, so we're just gonna tackle all the side quests now, all we can in this area, and then just
Oh
wait for
God.
him to finish the wave fight.
There's a
I'm
car.
I'm gonna touch this button. That was a quest. Congrats, we did a quest. Everyone get excited.
Whoa!
Alright.
So, as a joke, I've been collecting all the guns we've gotten throughout the game. There's a quest in the fridge where a Goliath very angrily asks about the gun pile and where it is. So, at the end of the run, near the end of the run, I like to make the gun pile. So I come over here and just throw everything out of my inventory.
I gave you clothes, by the way.
Thanks. There you go. Now give me limbs.
Hang on, gun pile's not done yet.
I don't have limbs. I hear those bandits have
Oh, hello.
asked them for a
Alright. Keep making the gun pile.
I also made my own.
Don't worry, baby.
Because I copy people.
So while
Oh.
we haven't crit stacked for a while, we're actually... I need to go back and start doing it again, because we need to kill the raid boss, which is level 50, and we'll be, at most, probably 32. We're going to be severely underleveled to the point where my damage reduction is going to be insanely high. So I still need to increase my critical damage to be way higher than it currently is. There's a gun we can get here called the Fibber. It has a chance of spawning with a part that gives it 700% critical damage. If we don't get that, then we can use the Lady Fist, which is 400% instead. This means I have to stack it more. Because there's a visual damage cap to the game of when you do damage of 1 billion damage. That's about the number I should aim to hit. And just doing a crit fail will make it go faster.
I didn't get crit.
Shotgun.
I got nope, ricochet.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
you might
used
be
Lady
wondering,
Fist.
why not use the Lady Fist? Because it's got 800% crit. Well, it doesn't have 800% in this patch. It was hotfixed in the latest patch, 1.8.4, to have 800% crit. But right now the Fibber has the highest amount of crit possible.
So it just means I have to stack a lot more critical damage than normal. It's not really that big a deal.
Half of this fight is just Claptrap screaming at you.
That's true.
Rid of
Not
that.
much
Oh,
left
wait.
to do.
Yeah, that's. I'll hold on to that. That on. Gotta do a little bit of inventory management because my inventory is now basically going to consist of nothing but Lady Fists.
I managed my inventory. I threw
Me too.
everything away.
Me too.
Someone asked if we can guarantee a crit trigger. We can't. It's a random chance to spawn. There's one of 3 barrels that can spawn. It's ricochet, crit, or shotgun, and we didn't get it.
You can tell by the numbers.
Yeah.
See, mine has a X1. What is that texture? Hello? That is.
I need 1 Lady Fist. Let me get
Can
through.
I fix it? There's technically one right there, but it's fine.
We have to turn,
Does
I
getting
think.
the Fibber save a lot of time over?
It's indifferent.
It makes
still
things
have-
easier.
Yeah. Because I can stack the Lady Fist more, which I'll just do this time, or I just stop like halfway through the next area and stop with the Fibber. So it just means I just save less time, or I spend less time stacking. It doesn't really matter.
Quality of life.
Yeah, basically.
All right. The chat keeps clamoring to remind you, Amy, of home movies.
Yep, I'm gonna when we fight the warrior, that's when I'll need the reminder.
Okay. So how long approximately?
There's 2 Lady
10
Fists on the ground.
minutes from now.
Oh wait, oh, hey FC, let's do the thing.
Oh yeah, the optimal strats.
Ready?
Yep. So now explain it.
So if if you go into fight for your life and then hit a death trigger, you skip an animation, so it's actually faster to do that. It's just more fun to do that, have him shoot me and do that instead of me doing that on my own.
I've been
Knock him
doing
in
it
the fight
throughout
for
the
it.
run because it helps me keep my anarchy, but you know, one of them things.
Just fun things you can do when you're
Yeah.
bored.
Because these two wave fights are just very long.
Are they normally fairly difficult?
Yes.
They can be.
When
This one-
when you're
this
playing the
one's
game
pretty hard.
seriously, yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a bunch of people.
Hey.
The difficulty ramps up pretty quickly.
Yeah. When we're playing the game like this, it's very easy. I just kill everything.
Okay, bye.
See you later.
That's never gonna get old.
All right, see ya.
Wait, I just lose a little bit of money every time I do that. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
don't
that's
need
another
money.
thing. Money actually matters in the any percent run of this game. It doesn't matter in this run, because in any percent, we don't have as much time to dupe, and we don't get as many guns, so we're constantly strapped for cash on buying stuff.
And again, right here, I'm just kind of trying to help where I can, because he does so much more damage faster. So essentially, any kill that I get is technically time save, in that it's a faster kill than he was able to do. So pretty much anything I kill, I'm just happy about.
Technically, I could be down there and helping with the fight as well and stacking in between kills, but that's just way too much management for me to do, so it's just not worth it for sake of my own brain to not have to do that.
Just gotta get your APM up, man.
It's already really high with this.
If only his Tesla was better.
I know, right? If only we needed grenades.
People are asking, how do you down
Ran
patch?
too far.
Yeah.
There is a down patcher available on speedrunning.com/BL2. That's what we use to get to this patch of the game. And it only works if you have a install of the game, so we are not promoting piracy.
I mean, this game's cheap anyway. Just wait for the summer sale on Steam. You'll pay
It's
$5
like,
for it.
yeah, it's like $5.
Yeah, just if you're strapped for cash, wait for the summer sale.
There's also there's something similar we do for the pre-sequel, where we run a Russian version of the game that's on a certain patch, which is interesting.
Is Russian text faster?
No, it's English text. It's just a Russian version of the game, because that was so the way we do the down patch is we capture those files when you're at the certain patch, and all of us had an earlier patch of the pre-sequel, and then the depatcher for that broke because of some Steam updates, and the only patch that we could find that someone had was a Russian version of it.
Ah,
So we all
great.
down patched to a Russian version of the game.
Except for me, mine still works.
Yeah.
Mine
So
still
I
works too.
But then again, I don't play that
that game.
anymore.
I see there are some hostilities against this game.
It's not this game,
I know. That game, excuse me. Forget
that game.
The pre-sequel is fun for a playthrough.
Play it once, play it with your friends, and mess around for a little bit, but don't really take it seriously after you hit max level and stuff. Just don't.
I'm proud of the routing I did in the game.
Yeah. So like the
That's it.
80% route is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of big jokes we can do.
Okay, define a lot.
Past level 10, it's fun.
Define a lot.
A lot of out of bounds.
Yeah.
Huge damage exploit.
The movement is way better.
My movement is. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not following you.
Okay, all right. So we're supposed to be promoting your SGDQ.
Right.
Not doing a very
Sorry.
good job.
Oh, it's a great run. Please watch it.
It's better.
It's one of those. It's more fun to watch than do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
Borderlands
super
1 has
hard
the
to
same-
do, and if
has
we
the same
like
problem.
if we pull it off, it won't look hard, and everybody will be like, "Well, that looked super easy. You guys just suck."
Wow. Okay.
Ah, you know, right?
I agree nor decline.
What do you mean you agree nor decline? This is
You forgot a
It's not
word.
both. It's one or the other.
No. I stand by what I said.
Well, me too.
I both love and hate TPS. Is that fair?
sure.
I have fun doing the run.
The run is fun.
I'm
I have
glad
fun
you
running
do.
with you.
Aww.
Aww.
Hey, FC, can you find me a shotgun, please?
No.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, bye.
I picked up this gun specifically because it's very fast fire rate, as you can tell. You can't hear it, but it's shooting very quickly, I promise.
Good talk.
Good talk.
How many waves are here? Jeez.
5.
Yeah, and they
Don't
get progressively
worry about
like
it.
way longer.
And,
There's 5,
and we are
there's-
actually going as literally fast as we can. Like, we're one-shotting every enemy.
We should say there's 5 rounds. The first round is 3. The second round is 4.
And 5, then 6, then
5,
7.
6, and 7. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's way longer than the first area that we did.
I mean, I get that this, is trivial because of what you guys have done, but like, in a normal playthrough, this just seems like it would take forever.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rewards from these are actually pretty decent.
This one's
Okay,
not
this
that
one's
great.
not as good, but like the other one we did, the gun from that is actually it's a really good endgame gun. So it's something you'd want to get.
Hey, you wanted a new gun? There's one right here.
Oh, congrats on your critical hits, by the way.
Where?
Alright. Here. Where I am standing.
You gotta bring it to me. I need a chauffeur for my
Nah,
gun.
you're fine.
Okay.
Wow, what lazy.
I'm lazy. He wouldn't bring it to me.
So it's actually like
Where is the-
I don't have a launcher I can demonstrate it with. This is more just a fun fact. With the damaged Evil Smasher glitch that we're doing, we can one of the stats that's buffed is missile speed on rocket launchers. So if you have a missile speed that's already really fast, you can start shooting rockets through the floor. Just as like a fun fact. So you can have a rocket launcher where you shoot your foot and it doesn't do anything because it just goes right through the floor. Also, there are invisible walls. Yeah, see, here we go. I can shoot through this invisible wall, even though there's supposed to be an invisible wall. Right about here.
How many more times can you say invisible wall in one sentence?
There's an invisible wall by the invisible wall where you jump through the invisible wall. Do I need to do more?
Bro, what up,
Yeah.
exhibit?
Thanks.
I got the last kill. I'm the carry. That's how it works.
Oh, no Easter egg spawn.
You can
There's,
bully Mel here if you blow up the barrels on him. He gets pushed around.
There's also a fun little hole in the floor here. Don't worry about it.
Okay, bye. You just go straight through the floor.
So this is the story-wise second to last area in the game.
Feel that, child killer?
They're just gonna kind of run through it.
Clearly charged. This world
Yeah, this movement's kind of hard.
Whee! Like that.
I missed
Bye.
I jumped a little late and hit the bridge.
I shouldn't say this movement's hard. It's hard to do it fast. I should clarify that.
If he gets everything right, it'll take him less than a minute to go through here. But
Well, I didn't, so be sad with me.
no.
I'm also doing 1.8 million damage with a rocket launcher.
That was
Bro.
look.
Bruh.
Do this. Apparently not. Hang on. I'll fix this.
I love hearing this beeping. It's great.
I'll fix this. Probably.
Fix it, FC.
Alright, fixed it. I made perfect decisions.
All right, good. All right, so I'm just gonna down myself and sit in the corner here.
This jump can suck. I got it. Cool. That jump's very easy to screw up because you're something we didn't mention at the beginning because it's not really a problem in this particular run. When you're doing action super speed, your hitbox is like way behind you. So when I'm doing jumps or doing any sort of movement, imagine enemies are shooting a box behind me and I'm trying to jump off the platform. Like I'm trying to fall off a platform before I jump. It's really weird.
I didn't
Also,
see
that's
gameplay there.
Jack.
That was good.
Oh yeah, that was Jack, by the way. He's like the boss or something.
That was the second to last boss of the game.
No! The key's charged!
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that was unintended by the developer.
No. That
Well,
was
see,
intended.
what's really nice is that he doesn't break if you kill him that fast. Like, they absolutely could have made it so that he has to go through a certain phase to kill him. But since they didn't,
Yeah, there's a couple bosses that are actually like tied to you can't kill them instantaneously. You have to wait for a certain animation to play. The Bunker's one and Warrior's one of them. You just have to wait until they cycle correctly before you can kill them.
Occasionally that does glitch out, but it's really rare.
can I die?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't skip it here either. Oh, I found a bushwhack. Oh, come here. Come here. I want you.
Dropped by Jack.
Yep. So we're gonna do home
600
movies
by
after this,
15.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, 600. That's a lot.
because this is when Lilith becomes unlocked finally, because we rescued her. So
Spoilers.
this echo that I've kept for literally the entire game, this is where we use it. This saves 10 seconds. It's completely worth keeping for this long because it's free.
Go. Cool. What's our legendary? Please say it's a volcano. I don't think we got one.
Doesn't look like it.
It's like a nearly 100% chance to get one in this patch. Okay, ready, go?
Don't mess this up. Okay, good.
We skipped the cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Very
normally
long
like a
one.
2-minute cutscene that ends the or not 2-minute, 50-second cutscene that ends the game. But if we get it exactly right, we don't have to watch it.
Now,
Let me plug in this camera we definitely didn't forget. Should be good.
your work's done.
Go.
Doubt anyone will be in a hurry to move here now.
Off to Frostburn.
Alright, and now we just clean up everything that we forget.
Yep.
Or that we purposely left behind because we have this huge damage glitch, so we want to take advantage of it.
You got a fire
Also,
gun, right?
guess what I did? Yeah, I remembered a fire gun.
Proud of you. You did it. It's you.
Clayton said the enkindling? That could be very bad. Or it could
Normally I forget one because we keep getting lucky and we just have one appear in our backpack, but I have to remember now.
So a lot of enemies at this point are just kind of cannon fodder.
Yeah, kind of 30 levels under us, almost
Yeah.
25. So things are kind of irrelevant at the moment.
Their lives are an abomination.
watch your eyes.
I'm gonna stay here in sanctuary for the long haul.
Your goddess has arrived.
Wonder if we could skip that.
This cannot be.
All right,
Skip
nice.
that one.
Sorry, you asked a question?
I love asking questions in video games. The enemies.
No.
That would have been.
That would have been
fairly-
close.
Yeah, but we couldn't tell. I never know how many enemies are left with that. It's so hard to tell.
Gotta believe.
Sure.
The creatures that I helped
So
tear up.
here we're actually going to purposely run past the first objective.
And I'm
because it's
gonna
fast to do it afterwards.
yeah, I'm gonna loop back and do it later.
Oh, I hate hitting buttons.
Creatures released. Security forces dispatched.
And they're gonna let me know
Stole that.
when I can die.
Go. I'll do it.
Yeah, you better.
So anarchy doesn't matter for me at this point. because I have Evil Smasher and I can destroy everything.
Barely adds anything comparatively.
Yeah.
There's already a diminishing returns on damage, so don't have to worry about it.
I think that's all of them. Yep.
Having fun over there,
Me?
painting with your launcher.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yeah on that one.
Gonna give that one a big yup.
That's a solid positive, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I
fun.
got it. Oh, I got the movement. Let's go. I almost screwed it, but I got it.
I did screw it. Yay!
Oh, so do I have to do stuff now?
No. I only semi-screwed it.
Released. Security forces dispatched.
So we have to kill those enemies because there's this huge spawn locking problem here.
Since we're so spread out, and there's so many things that can spawn, it's very rare that I get my stuff early. Just gonna have to wait here until things start spawning.
I should. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna kill the son of Mothrak from all the way over here. If I
Killing
can
the
see
enemies that
him.
are over here.
Yep, I started.
I think I killed him actually.
Anyone?
I don't know where he went.
Go. This area's actually got really, really fun movement. Even
So
though
this is where. So sorry, go ahead. Amy comes in handy really well here because this is an enclosed space. So close enough, we'll just murder everything.
I just gotta go like that, and then everything on the map dies. Although, part of my movement does require me getting kills, so I have to work with them to ensure that they don't kill everything. So I can just kind of, like, kill guys and keep moving through the map.
just trying to get as many enemies down as quickly as possible so we get the spawns as quickly as possible.
Okay,
We're doing like
Bye.
millions of damage apiece. It's easy to do so.
I got him somehow. Okay, bye.
Short.
Yeah, so we used to do this part way earlier in the run, and then kind of realized that it would be extremely faster with Smasher, so moved it to here.
See, already done with everything.
Additional things. Firstly, that she finds it irritating when others pluck out strands of her hair under the guise of needing them for scientific experimentation. And
Go.
secondly, that they take olives. Wait,
Oh yeah, and since you shiver brains evidently don't have
There's just so much cleanup at the end of the game, but it just becomes so much faster to do it this way.
Down myself here.
Wait 2 seconds.
Yep.
Now die.
Yeah, so Bad Road, you asked about if you die in multiplayer, do you go to the last news station you activated, last one anyone activated. It's anyone, because death warping is really useful in this run. You just saw me do it. Let me warp over here without having to run all the way.
just load them back to my abode and I'll do the rest.
The enemy's here. Hello? There we go.
Come here, you.
Rain on my
I have to lead this guy. I move way too fast, so I have to constantly like move and then stop and then move and then stop repeatedly. It's like somewhat annoying. Oh yay, that's 1 billion damage. That's fine. That's also 1 billion damage.
Hooray! Okay,
Alright, I did the thing, so get the
Cool.
quest.
It is possible, if you did want to know, to hit that number in casual play with a certain character and certain setup. You can do that.
Salvador! He's broken.
Free can do it too.
Yep, you can do it too.
Oh, with blood explosion? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now just a bunch of dialogue mashing up, waiting for wave fights again. Bunch of cleanup. Hooray.
Oh, that's right. I have a nuke.
You gonna see if you can hit me from there?
Nah. I don't have longbow yet.
Another crumb.
No, I just gotta leave. And wait for us to travel.
Yeah, the end of an all quest run is super peaceful because there's no challenge, so we're just kind of blowing through everything.
Also, you just hear this guy just, yeah.
Mr. Sparks. Tina, please, Tina, come on. Oh, also her eyes do really weird things if you look at her from certain angles.
Am I good?
Like her eyes kind of go sideways in her skull, which is really creepy.
Go. Yeah, so Tina has a lazy eye, and that was originally a bug, but they left it in because they thought it fit her character so well. Just a fun little trivia for you.
I like it.
This quest can easily soft lock. You can travel with it.
Yeah. I waited.
Sorry, I'd rather just get it.
Oh my god. Red Sky, you asked why I wait till 32 to typecast Iconoclast? It's because I actually can't get it until then. The skill build I take doesn't let me get it until right that moment.
That's a grenade mod.
Moxie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moxie. Yeah, I got her. Oh, hello.
Oh, crud. Gonna have to wait for this. I just turned everything.
Had Roland with the warrior defeated.
Good, go.
Hang on, I gotta wait for this guy to actually finish so we can actually turn in the quest. Yeah, long shot. Aha, puns. There.
You can just double talk to him. And that'll skip it.
Can it? Because I already talked to him. Oh.
Talk to him twice and it'll complete, but you can't turn it in.
Got it.
And now we just do one more wave fight and then fight our wave raid boss.
The thruster cluck, I forget it every time.
That was a good jump. I promise.
I agree.
I didn't see. What did he do?
Nothing. I
It was a
jumped
good jump.
perfectly.
That was a good jump.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, that's what.
Oh, you're dead.
I didn't.
No.
Whoops.
I was temporarily not alive. Different.
What does that mean?
Semantics.
So we actually learned last run there's a trigger I have to hit like right probably here in order to open this door. Yeah, there it is.
Hey, did you actually open it this time?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
If you come down here too early, you can just eat your iridium constantly, and you just never turn it in. It's weird. Things you learn by going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you know what I can do though? Line this up. I got a present for you.
Hey, thanks. I love viewing the game at 30 FPS.
I'm actually gonna change my controls now to scroll shoot. Cause I've been clicking to shoot the entire run, or Amy's been using scroll wheel to shoot.
Yep.
But we need it for duping. But since I'm not duping anymore, I'm gonna use it to shoot.
My middle finger hurts a lot from scrolling. So this is Terramorphous. Terramorphous is the only raid boss in vanilla. He's actually pretty hard. And we're fighting him 17 levels under.
18.
18.
Come on, it's that one extra level.
Matters, man.
Wait, hold up. Can I do this? Can
Gonna
I
throw all my gear off the side.
Oh, my turret's not up. Darn, it's on cooldown. That's true. Vermi is a raid boss, but he's a hidden raid boss.
Yeah, okay. Technically not a raid boss. He does have the big. He does have the big
Yes,
health
yeah.
bar. Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem.
I appreciate the nuke.
All right, I'm gonna believe in you.
Yeah, believe in me.
He'll be fine. Alright, he's dead.
All right, that's
Yeah,
Terramorphous. Yay!
That's a raid boss.
Well, that was hard.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Terramorphous is a complete joke thanks to Evil Smasher.
I like to hang out with the little enemies in this area, Because if you do it right, you can get them to smack this barrel and blow themselves up. I couldn't do it. Oh well.
My gun does a little bit of damage.
Just slightly.
All right,
Oh,
so
that'd be okay.
time is coming up,
Okay.
and
You have performed
Iceman, come
Just-
this.
just kidding, not
Hang
time
on.
yet. We
Okay.
forgot one travel.
so much from
I gotta remember to clean that up. My bad.
the only happiness I've ever had.
All right,
Now
now
for
now
real.
now for
Now
real
for
time is
real.
coming up in like 5 seconds.
Okay.
And time.
Done.
You cut the 3. 2:59:02.
Excellent.
Yes.
That was a 2:49 in game time, so that was 4 minutes behind record, which is pretty darn good for a marathon run.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, we can show off one thing really quick that's pretty fun. Shock, you want to come over here?
Sure.
All right, so let's do the thing that we do.
Oh, yeah, hold up. Let me rebind real quick. Doop. So funny thing you can do is, I can do, did I rebound incorrectly? My bad.
Not bad.
You had a 600
that's-
bushwhack? I hate you.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, what? Is there a problem with that?
I wanted that.
It's from Jack. So
Alright, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so, yeah, the bushwhack dupes. Let's do this.
Okay, great.
Alright, so I'm going to force equip the weapon, so put it in my hand. He's gonna force equip it. I don't have a gun. Or I have a lot of guns.
Oh wow, that took literally no time. My game just crashed.
What?
and it's
What is
gone.
going on? What did you do?
And it's gone.
So we merged our inventories together. Because I duplicated a gun, the game thinks they're exactly the same on the ground. So when I try to drop a one, it still thinks I have one, so I can just drop a lot of them.
So we bounded, drop to scroll, and then just there they are. They're kind of there-ish.
Yeah, they could actually run around for a while until the game actually kicks them out.
Yeah,
Yep.
we stopped going fast because the speed bonus is no longer with us because Amy crashed. So that's probably the funnest way to crash the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You just-
So that's Borderlands 2. All quests.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's switch audios real quick, and then we'll go ahead and give you guys your
Yeah.
final thoughts. Okay. All right. So just want to say thank you very much, Amy, Shock, and FC. That was a pretty fun run. It was goofy at times, but I enjoyed it. If you guys did.
We sure did.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Elfquest is always fun. There's so much
Yeah.
silly stuff that goes on in the middle.
All quests is hilarious. It's a great game.
I agree. So once again, that was Borderlands 2. So you are not quite going to see that at SGDQ coming up in 2 weeks, but you will see something similar. So you'll be seeing the Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It'll be a 2-player co-op between Shock and Amy. So Shockwave and Emerlin will be doing a co-op run for you guys. So it's going to be any percent run, and that's going to be currently Friday, June 29th at 2:38 a.m. local event time, which is a Central Daylight Time. So you can go ahead.
He'll be there. He'll just be there in spirit.
He'll be there. in spirit.
I'll be able to hug you guys. Be your emotional support while you play this game.
Video game.
So
So you guys can go ahead and go to gamesthequick.com/schedule, and you can see all the games when they're going to be in your local time zone. So that way you don't have to figure out how to convert 2:38 a.m. to your time zone. But yeah, guys, if you want to give any final thoughts, go for it.
yeah, sure. So if you want to see more of these, we typically do these every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to see more of this, and then Amy and I stream typically twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, doing more Borderlands stuff. So if you want to see more of that, and you want to see the Master of Solo, watch FC. He's the solo Borderlands god.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, big shout outs to the Borderlands community that had like almost everything in this run was discovered through like community input. This run has been rerouted like 6 or 7 times, just very small bits, but a bunch over the past few months, just because a bunch of people have been, finding new stuff, finding small optimizations. It's been pretty nice.
Awesome. All right. Well, with that said, that is going to be the end of our broadcast for today. Once again, thank you guys for putting on a great show. And we will be back at it tomorrow. We're going to do some more hype shows. Tomorrow is going to be a Paper Mario glitchless race. So that's going to be pretty fun. So tune in again, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We will be beginning that. So please tune in for that. But until next time, we're going to go ahead and send you guys over. We're going to raid Speed Gaming. So Speed Gaming 4 is doing a Link to the Past randomizer race. They're getting into their tournament. They're hot in it. They're the top 128 of their tournament. It's been going on for quite a while, but they're a ways into it. So check them out. Give them a watch. If you enjoy randomizers, which I know a lot of people do, I'm sure you'll have fun here. So until next time, we'll see you tomorrow.